Hello everyone. It's now 2:01 p.m. Excuse me. So this is this video I'm gonna do an uninterrupted version. Of hold up. Wait. I'm gonna do an uninterrupted version to tell the story about what happened as best as my memory in chronological order. Hold up. Excuse me. So I know it was like I couldn't fully get the story out because I know a lot of people were talking in the chat with asking me a lot of questions and stuff with this particular topic, but any other topic we can, excuse me, in any other topic we can if y'all can, be free to ask, whatever, or tell me whatever, or comment whatever. So, excuse me, but I'm doing this video to tell, interrupted about what happened earlier. I'm sorry. My words are not coming out correctly because I'm still sleep deprived. Excuse me. I can't even leave out of the this hotel room because I don't. The manager said the key doesn't work, and so that the key card doesn't work, and so he has to use a manual key. So he keeps it downstairs. So I don't really have a key, so I can't leave out of here. So here's what I wanted to talk about. I'm just very sleep deprived, so my words may not come out right sometimes, but sometimes I might accidentally slip and say something, a mistake, but if I get the opportunity, I try to correct myself, Excuse me. So, I mean, and another reason why I'm doing this video, because a lot of people, lately, they've been ignoring my chat. Ignoring me in my own YouTube videos, my own live stream videos. Ignoring me in my own chat, in my own live stream, People have been, ignoring me. So I just wanted to make sure people, hear everything I'm saying now. So if I can do this regular video without interruption, excuse me, for me to do this regular video without interruption, and I'm having heavy, unwanted, intrusive thoughts right now, with my OCD. So, y'all know, a lot of y'all seen in the TI community, see my twin sister, have seen her gang stalk me, whether it be in YouTube videos or community posts. Excuse me. Either YouTube videos or community posts. Y'all have seen, my twin sister gang stalk me. I've been, vocal and outspoken about how my twin sister is friends with the fake Darnell Williams perp. If any of you were in that live stream where she tried to control me in the live stream and she tried to gang stalk, gaslight, narcissistically abuse, and play psychological games with me for over 4 hours in the live stream. Excuse me. So, in that live stream, I think it was August 27th, 2 days after our birthday. And it was August 27th, and she admitted that she was sworn to secrecy to never reveal the actual identity of the fake Darnell Williams perp. She knows who he is. This guy been stalking, following, and harassing me for over 2.5 years, probably. Excuse me. Yeah, probably 2.5 to 3 years. He's been gang stalking me and harassing me online and trolling me and doing stuff and sabotaging me and trying to destroy my life and everything my twin sisters caught following flying monkeys do. She's okay with it. She sit there and let internet strangers abuse her and bully her own twin sister, and she encourages it. So I'm 41 years old. I have a bachelor's degree. I'm disabled. I'm forced homeless, a targeted individual, being gang stalked and tortured with directed energy weapons. My family I have been kicked out of the family before I even got on YouTube and started documenting my targeting and everything. And I feel like this. My family has never treated me like family. Never. Excuse me. I mean, the fun that you see my twin sister rubbing it in my face that she can be close with Derek. Derek never attempted to try to be close with me. Ever. The family heard lies about me from my twin sister from foster care. The foster mom abused us, traumatized us, had us in the cult. She brainwashed us, everything. Excuse me. I think when the time I became a targeted individual was the time when my twin sister became a gang stalker. And when the targeting started when we were in 9th grade. And it seemed like as if my twin sister may have had she did, had some persecution, happen to her when we were teenagers and kids, with us being bullied in school, abused by the foster mom and the foster family. Not every foster family member, but a lot of them, So, my twin sister was seeing this girlfriend named Tiffany. And we were still 17 years old. She snuck behind my back and was going to meet up with the biological family, because she crossed paths with them, chasing after Tiffany. And Tiffany was her Tiara back in those days. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Tiffany was her Tiara back in those days. So then after that, I'm sorry, my anxiety is really high right now. Wow. The stuff I caught myself trying to upload, I can't even upload it. I'll try it later. Excuse me. Today's Thursday. I would like to go to the library, but I don't know if the manager will get mad at me for going to the library and coming back. Excuse me, but excuse me. So, my twin sister, when we were still 17 years old, was, sneaking and meeting up with the family behind the foster mom's back and behind my back and everything. We were still underage teenagers, kids. And she was telling even Ramona confirmed that my twin sister was, telling the family lies about me before I could even reunite with the family after we turned 18. Excuse me. So my twin sister, the same way the foster mom conditioned for my twin sister and everybody else to think about me, that's why my twin sister went and told and showed, she went to tell the biological family, basically how the foster mom would treat us, encouraging them to, think about me and look at me in this way or a certain way. And the foster mom damaged us. And the thing is, my twin sister made up lies on me and makes it like as if she has this, wanting to end my life kind of strong resentment against me, when the main resentment should be going to the foster parents and the foster family. Out of all the feuds and stuff with the biological family, my twin sister dumps everything on me and scapegoats me with everything like the foster mom used to do. And she'll be quick to forgive the rest of the family members. She'll be quick to forgive the rest of the family members, But she wants to stay, resentful towards me. And she will, she even admitted to me more than once that resentment that she had, that she's been wanting to let out a load on me pretty much. So she slandered me to the family with a lot of things, especially about Raven. And then, excuse me, she slandered me to the rest of the family about Raven. And she knows that wasn't true. And a lot of the family quit talking to me. Or they started to, act a certain way. And, if Derek could be nice to my twin sister, but he even in 2017, he was not nice to me. And in 2018, for Daryl's funeral, he was not nice to me. So, excuse me, I was just giving y'all a little background. Some of y'all already know this. But nothing that I'm saying in this video is any intentional, malicious lies. I'm telling what my experiences and what I'm going through based on, I'm telling what I'm going through based on things I've heard. And if it's something that I heard, then I will say it's a rumor that I heard, but I can't verify it, but I'm not sure that if it's true or not. But I'm not going to say something false in this video. Everything I'm saying is true. True to the best of my knowledge and experience and or what I may have heard and stuff. So, it was a rough year this year. Excuse me. I think it was about approximately October, somewhere between October 20th and October 22nd. My twin sister, that was when I found out that my twin sister was, started gang stalking me on YouTube. But she's been a perp for years, and I didn't even realize it. I mentioned about all of the family, foster and biological family, people we went to school with, people we went to nursery with, the abuse growing up and everything. Excuse me. So, I told, as much as everything that I could remember, And so, the family, ostracized me in 2018 when Yvonne, my biological aunt Yvonne, kicked me out of the house and showed me the door, and she was yelling, but right before that she was drunk and she was telling me, you have no family, you have no family. The family were always, they're all a narc family. And now that freaking in-law is a narc too. excuse me. So, Star Bricker, the sex trafficking Mormon cult member gang stalker, what she did was went to when I had a secret Facebook that didn't want my family to know, to protect myself while I exposed the gang stalking. In 2020, I think it was. And Star Bricker hunted for my family members. It seemed like my twin sister was the only one that got on board. Cause like when I would do YouTube videos, even at like hotels or restaurants, she started with calling up hotels and restaurants, showing them my videos and slandering me as crazy or whatever, and getting me wrongfully banned from hotels and restaurants and stuff in Pensacola, and kicking back and laughing. You know, excuse me. And afterwards, the fake Darnell Williams perk, when he started to do it, Star Bricker stopped doing it. And then some other stalkers, I think they started to jump on board and do that too, like what happened with the Riverwalk. Excuse me. So now it's multiple stalkers that, you know, get me wrongfully banned from places. I mean, they try to find ways to bully me to keep quiet about them gang stalking me, and I'm not being quiet. I mean, y'all can slander me all day, but I can't speak the truth about y'all. Excuse me. It's the other way around. So when my twin sister for Hurricane Sally in 2020, you know, sent me $20 and then demanded a refund immediately. Excuse me. And that was for Hurricane Sally. And my twin sister would tell a bunch of lies on me. You know, even in that live stream a couple of days after our birthday, she was trying to confront me about stuff that never happened. How the hell do you create your own lies about your own twin sister and then give yourself a fake justification or a fake reason for the fake rage you think you got? So, excuse me. I mean, it wouldn't have been any different from like Wyatt had ended up dying. You know, I don't know. I still don't know exactly how he died. I'm still hearing different versions. I still don't know what happened. And so, you know, even if it was, like my twin sister said that she almost got shot and killed when she was in Chicago. Now, if the guy would have succeeded at killing her, you know, it would have been the same thing like with Wyatt. You know, I wasn't on good terms with the family, including Wyatt, when he passed away, you know. But, because there had certain people who asked me, you know, the brother that passed away, was he a gang stalker too? And stuff like that, you know. So, you know, excuse me. So it's like, I'm sorry, y'all. I got to catch myself. So, like, that's when you know, I mean, I did say, yeah, he because, like, if last I knew, Wyatt had, you know, teamed up with my twin sister to lie on me about Blake, and then my twin sister kept switching the story. Blake is the cousin that got shot and killed, you know, and I talked about how the family treated me at Blake's funeral and Daryl's funeral, and you know, so I mean, the way things ended with Wyatt, I mean, it wasn't real. It would not have been different from my twin sister. You know, so excuse me. You know, last year, the fake Darnell Williams perp was harassing me about death every day last year, about my death, and saying who's gonna claim your body when you die. And he was harassing me about how I'm gonna get cremated and stuff. I'm declaring right now, if I die, I want to be buried. I don't want to be cremated. Cremation is not biblical. Please do not cremate me. I'm saying this while I'm alive. But my family might disrespect my wishes on purpose for revenge, or just sit there and let me be dead. Excuse me, but the fake Darnell Williams perp is very sick in the mind, and my twin sister is friends with him and would rather falsely paint me as the sick, crazy one. And so, excuse me, and the fake Darnell Williams perp, not Anthony, not Targeted Tony LA, those are two different people. And Anthony needs to stop doing that, trying to pose and falsely assume the identity of the actual fake Darnell Williams perp. I know narc-ass phony Anthony. So then, also, I'm so sorry. I thought I could tell everything in chronological order. I'm kind of going around a little bit, but, excuse me. But the actual, Anthony didn't start to claim to be the fake Darnell Williams perp until like later. I guess, later towards the end of last year. But the fake Darnell Williams, the actual fake Darnell Williams perp, who's a different person, had been harassing me probably since 2021. But if not 2021, then it probably was the beginning of 2022, because I didn't know who was who. Not with Anthony. I know Anthony, but I'm talking about who are these other random trolls, harassing and doing stuff to me. Gang stalking, So then, so last year, the actual fake Darnell Williams perp over the summer was harassing me about death and telling me that I'm not going to live to see my my 40th birthday. And he would be like, who's going to claim your body when you die and stuff like that, And so, y'all know about the actual fake Darnell Williams perp terrorizing and harassing me and everything. And, so then, towards the end of last year, the fake Aquarian Doris perp she was talking about how she's invoking demons for my demise. And then after I got set up, lied on, and wrongfully arrested and taken to jail, the fake Aquarian Doris perp started to say, I told you about your demise for 2024. And then she made satanic offers, sellout offers, talking about there would be free food and hotel rooms for a whole year if you make the right decision and join the kingdom of darkness or something like that, she said. And she threw up like a bunch of satanic emojis. Excuse me. So then, I got wrongfully arrested and went to jail. My twin sister, had been gang stalking and bullying me and everything. She beat and raped her girlfriend and publicized it on YouTube on Easter and she was perping with red shorts that day. She got drunk and beat and raped Tiara. And then after that, a lot of her cult following flying monkeys stopped supporting her. Some people backed away and left her alone completely. Some people still support her and harass me. And some people now turn to harassing both of us. And so the same stuff my twin sister brainwashed people on the internet to lie and say about me, now people are saying that about her. And she can let people say these things about me, but when she will have a meltdown or get defensive when they say that about her. So, excuse me, because like in 2019, my twin sister waited till the day before our birthday to pick an argument with me for an excuse to justify being mad at me and not talking to me for our birthday. And we had an argument about the fake IDMR cult. And so then after that, excuse me, after the argument about the cult, the next day, Wyatt called me up on me and my twin sister's own birthday and asking me for money, but I'm like, wait a minute, I'm homeless, homeless on the streets, kind of homeless, and I was talking to my twin sister on the phone in 2019, but she was even perping me on the phone even over the summer and trying to make a fool out of me and do stuff on purpose to make me mad and laugh at me and stuff. Excuse me. Well, she would confront me about things that never happened and stuff and try to bait me into an argument and everything. So then, a lot of the family I had not contacted throughout the years, randomly out of nowhere, the ex-boyfriend Alex, the former roommate Janet from 2020, and Wyatt all tried to contact me around the same time. And I thought this was bizarre. They getting Wyatt to perp now. But I kind of think he was a perp way back then, years ago too. Come thinking way back. As I said, gang stalkers died too. And targeted individuals die too. People die. We all gonna have our day when we die. So, excuse me, then, I talked on the phone with Wyatt for 2 weeks, and he mentioned about staying in hotel rooms and that they had cameras watching him or whatever. And I started to question, wait a minute, Wyatt, you being a targeted individual too? And it seemed like he ignored me when I tried to send him some website links about the gang stalking that I'm going through. Excuse me, I tried to give Wyatt a chance. But then Wyatt started to act weird and, started to act like a perp and everything. And I had to cut off contact with him after like 2 weeks. And, he was even, saying stuff to upset me and stuff, So then I have not heard really anything from Wyatt. And then, I wrote my ebooks in like 2020, 2021. And then I've been working on my short stories for a long time. Then I went back last year and wrote 3 more self-published ebooks. Excuse me, but now I make almost no money from. Anyway, people don't even want to read my stuff for free. The stalkers, they don't even want me to make a living from they think I deserve to be punished from writing at all. And when I published the first ebook about being gang stalked and targeted by the PsychWorld, that's the title, Gang Stalked and Targeted by the PsychWorld. The ebook was not long at all, really. And not only the family, but also the gang stalking network was furious at me. What do y'all have to be furious for? They were furious at me. And the gang stalking got like real, it ramped up and got real heavy. And even other targeted individuals said that, that they recognized that the gang stalking increased. And they started to sabotage. They felt threatened, by me, excuse me, trying to start my own personal writing career. And they started to try to be controlling and trying to insult my writing and everything. And I said I don't like people telling me what to do. I don't like people trying to control me. And they kept, trying to, like they would harass me and would not leave me alone. Excuse me. So then, I'm so sorry. I'm kind of like giving like a bit of a history, and my mind is not even functioning correctly because of my sleep deprivation. So in 2020, when my twin sister, when they got her on YouTube, my twin sister started lying on me and saying that I'm pretending to be targeted just for money and that I'm scamming people. And she knows damn well that she's a perp. And she's trying to pretend to be ignorant, trying to pretend like gang stalking ain't real. And that I'm just schizophrenic. She wanted me locked up in a mental institution. No. So, in 2020, excuse me, it's like my twin sister and Mark are the biggest pushers of the idea of either calling the police on me to have me institutionalized. Like Mark wants me either institutionalized or jailed. But my twin sister loves to threaten to have me institutionalized. And Wyatt even had his moments where he, when we get into an argument or whatever, he want me, but he wasn't a big pusher about it. Not like Mark and Brandy. Excuse me. But the family single me out and treat me a certain way because they think I'm retarded. They think I'm crazy and everything. And so I'm always, me and Sean been the main black sheep of the family. Derek has never been nice to me. Mark had his, fake nice moments sometimes. Certain other family members had their fake nice moments. The biological brother Pete, I lived with Pete the year Blake died. The year Blake got shot and killed. Earlier that summer, I stayed by Pete for like 18 days, or was it 21 days? It was 3 weeks. One of the, I don't remember. It was about 3 weeks I stayed by Pete. And it was a disaster. And so, because I was excited to get to, finally get to know my big brother, my oldest brother. And because of foster care, we didn't really get to know the family, that well. And so, when Pete sent for me to come to stay by him, and then when he picked me up from the Greyhound station, he already had alcohol in his system, and he treated me like I deserved to be punished, or treated me like I was punished. And I'm wondering, and then he was using it, taking advantage of my money. He was like harassing me, like psychologically torturing and harassing me. One time he made me cry, break down and cry. So, he would beat and rape. Not rape. I'm sorry. That was my twin sister that beat and raped the girlfriend, Tiara. I'm sorry. Pete would get drunk and physically abuse and beat on his girlfriend, Willie Mae. You know, it got bad that no, I don't think he ever raped Willie Mae. I'm sorry, my words are not coming out right because of the sleep deprivation. He did not rape his girlfriend. I was trying to say he would more than once. He would get drunk and physically abuse and beat on his girlfriend Willie Mae. So, excuse me. You know. So I mean, it's like a lot of the family treat me in a way like, Candy, you're punished, or you deserve to be punished. Like I've been ostracized from the family like for many years, you know. And like, as I said, I feel very bad and sorrowful that I disrespected the biological mom Frances because the foster mom Adrian Felder brainwashed us to think a certain way about the biological mom Frances and hate her. But I even had moments where I try to cherish some memories and have a good time and love my mom and everything. And like the foster mom had us programmed to be like, you know, refer to the biological mom Frances as Frances. And the foster mom kind of had us scared to refer to our own birth mom as as mom. You know, the foster mom wanted all the brownie points for being called mom. So like Ramona would be like, well, can't you just say ma? Can't you just say ma? You know, just like the cult programmed us to be fearful to even utter the name Jesus Christ. Lord, God, and Jesus Christ. After I joined the fake Hell's Way church, it took me at least 6 months to get comfortable with calling our higher power our Lord Jesus Christ. You know, so, but yeah, I mean, I told last summer I told the videos about, you know, in detail about my twin sister lying on me about trying to kill Raven, the truth about what happened at Tulane Hospital, the truth about what happened on Christmas of 2004 when my twin sister lied on me and said I molested Raven, and then she switched up her stories different times and everything. And when I told the truth and the stalkers kept trying to sabotage my own videos, excuse me, not live streams, but regular YouTube videos, because they knew I was telling the truth, and they kept trying to sabotage. And then the next day, that I'll just say that the gang stalking intensified, like magnified, like 1 trillion times. Damn it, you know. And other professed targeted individuals were turning against me and left and right on TikTok for other reasons, you know. And Kateria even mentioned something about she saw my TikTok videos too. Pretty much the same stuff I put on TikTok is what I put on YouTube. But I put more on YouTube, you know. Excuse me. But none of this is Kateria's business. She needs to stay out of it. I don't know why the family call her Kateria. I guess it's Kateria. That sounds like Santeria, witchcraft. I mean, kind of make me, that name kind of, you know. Excuse me. So then, yeah, I mean, I've been talking about how, like, the family not wanting me around, or why they abusive to me, or why they mean to me for no reason, you know. But as I said, you know, I treated the biological mom Frances mean because the foster mom brainwashed us, just like the foster mom brainwashed both me and my twin sister, you know, to go up against the biological mom. And then the foster mom brainwashed my twin sister to go up against me. And that these are the vicious attacks that y'all see, you know. Excuse me. In 2011, after I found out the truth about, you know, more Illuminati information, and before I became a Christian, and then I try to reach out to the biological mom, Frances, and offer like a big, huge apology. And like, Mom, I'm sorry I was brainwashed to disrespect you and treat you mean and everything. But my twin sister and other family members refused to tell me the name of the excuse me, the name of the nursing home she was in. But how come, the family wasn't mad at Ramona if I heard it was the talk of the family that the reason how my biological mom, Frances, ended up with in a nursing home because she was living with Ramona, and Ramona allowed the boyfriend, Elliot, to make the decision to kick our mom out of Ramona's house. And then supposedly I heard that people in the family were saying that she was on the streets and, homeless for a day or two. And then next thing you know, she ended up in a nursing home. And so, excuse me, and I was living out of state when this happened. I wasn't here in New Orleans. But from 2011 on, like, until the biological mom passed away, it was like the family members would not allow me to contact my mom. The siblings would not allow me to contact my mother. So, like, excuse me, even me and the biological mom, Frances, even had like a couple of physical fights, and I feel just really terrible, and it wasn't our fault that we were brainwashed and put in a cult and damaged and traumatized and abused in foster care, But as I got older and learned some things and tried to become a Christian, excuse me, I'm not perfect. I got out of the fake IDMR cult and, excuse me, and made attempts at trying to improve things and better my life. So, the biological mom, Frances, passed away. Today's the anniversary. It's been 11 years since she's been gone. I think she would have been 76 years old, I think. And like other family members felt like they hated the biological mom, Frances, and then, was talking bad about her or whatever and acting like they hated her or whatever. And then when she died and they went to the funeral and they were speaking great about her and everything. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm like, y'all never talked about this woman like this when she was alive. So now Wyatt passes away. And they try to, make it like as if. And then after a couple of months after, excuse me, after the biological mom, Frances, passed away, my twin sister tried to tell me that she had long stopped telling people about our biological mom's death, And even some years later, my twin sister has, spoken bad about our biological mom, Frances, herself. After her passing. So the family, they're being hypocritical right now. Very. excuse me, and so then, yeah, so this recording is done on, it's Thursday, September 12th, 2024, and I may not be able to upload this video until maybe tomorrow. I can upload it. But the stalkers and probably my family also, who are also perps, you know, trying to silence me. My twin sister has been deceiving everybody. And the family owe me a big apology because, you know, the family, my twin sister had the family deceived, the biological family. Like all the lies she made up on me and lied to everybody about me. So, and that's why the family this day, they keep a distance from me and don't respect me because she told a bunch of lies on me. But I mean, I don't even know if other family members would feel convicted in their hearts and break down and think about that, oh, we treated Candy very fucked up. Because the stalkers are trying to kill me, and I'm not paranoid. My twin sister knows what the perps are doing. But she's trying to gaslight and discredit and shut me up. So, excuse me. So yeah, my twin sister, when she beat and raped Tiara on Easter, and she was perping with the red shirt and she was drunk. And then, you know, excuse me. And she got drunk before, and, you know, I guess they were fighting or whatever. And then she had an argument or a situation with the fake aggressive Defiance TV perp because, I mean, she was glad to go on Aggressive Defiance TV, his live streams, and talk about that. The videos are still up. I didn't even sit down and watch the whole live streams because they're nothing but lies, you know. And trying to say that, oh, Candy Grand Prix is not being gang stalked, and he was calling me LOL Kyle before I even knew who he was. So my twin sister was going on his channel and talking bad about me and lying on me and everything, and saying that I'm just schizophrenic, and you know what the gang stalkers do, lying, saying I'm just paranoid, schizophrenic, I'm crazy, whatever, and then that I'm not being gang stalked. And so then so if my twin sister has this burning, passionate hatred, it seems like she's trying to seek never-ending revenge against me about things she's falsely accusing me of doing that I never did. Like in the live stream, you know, a couple of weeks ago, she lied on me directly and said that excuse me, and said that she lied on me and said that I had sex with her husband, Dwayne, and that I know the exact size of his penis or whatever, and that's not even true. And so, you know, she tells these lies. She lied on me and said I molested Raven, did all this stuff to Raven, the foster boy Cody, and she lied on me and said I molested the dog Pippa. And when she lied on me and said that I humped Raven, or lied on me and said that I, you know, and I got videos, you know, exposing the truth last year, you know. And other people were saying that my twin sister was using projection the whole time, that she was doing everything she falsely accused me of doing. So when I went there in 2010, I mean, like, people already know that my twin sister does not want her kids. And the family is okay with that. Like, the family is not mad at her for throwing away her kids for a strange lifestyle. Excuse me. And in that live stream, it was after Wyatt died, a couple of days after our birthday, and she lied and said that she blamed Wyatt, and now Wyatt, oh yeah, like people say, Wyatt is not here to defend himself. So she can talk about Wyatt, but she got the family mad at me. She lied on the live stream and said that that Wyatt was the one who set her up to lose the kids. And she made it like as if it seemed like as if she covertly made it like as if it seemed like she was kind of slick and covert with, making it like as if, she sacrificed him for revenge for that. But, I mean, last year, she was rubbing it in my face about how her and Wyatt could get along. About how she can get along with the family. The thing is, I cannot be dealing with the family like the family do not treat me like normal. As I said, they perp, they gang stalk, they narcissistically abuse, they project, they gaslight, they excuse me. They gaslight and lie, and they a lot of the family members are a bunch of liars, and like I never been close with none of my family. I never had a moment where I'm close with like any family member. A lot of the family members I'm talked about, not every family member, but a lot of the siblings mainly, we used to take advantage of me financially. And excuse me, there's some stuff that I needed to say that slipped my mind. Sorry that I'm jumping all over the place. My mind is scattered because of the days of sleep deprivation. So like, I don't remember what month it was. I don't remember if it was June or July when the dog Pippa died. And people were saying that, that my twin sister Blood sacrificed the dog Pippa and that she got $2,000. And that she took the money and went to go get Tiara to get some braids, and that she just splurged on that money or whatever, And then, shortly before Wyatt died, excuse me. I mean, I hadn't even really said I didn't even know what was going on with Wyatt right before he passed away. Nothing at all. Because I was not in contact, Excuse me. So then, hold on, wait, let me remember. So, I was not really in contact with Wyatt or the family really at all. And me and my twin sister just, feuding on YouTube with her and teaming up with the online stalkers to bully me. But I hadn't really contacted any of the family. I don't even have any of the family's phone numbers. But nobody's phone number. But Ramona, if that number is still the same, that's the only family member phone number who I have. Wyatt is deceased, no point in talking to him now, But if he was still alive right now, I don't even remember what his phone number was. So then, because the way my twin sister treated me today, she tried to make it like I'm trying to talk all tough. And I wasn't. I'm just being me. But she put on a fake tough act, not me. And I wish I would have had the ability to record everything. Excuse me. So, you know, the stalkers, like, every night, like, for maybe over the summer, occasionally, when I started live streaming, like, at maybe June or July, the gang stalkers started harassing me about how I should go and jump in the water by the Creole Queen boat. I should go jump in the river. And I got the little aftermath of the video where the police officer confronted me. The fake Darnell Williams perp made a fake prank call to the police and lied and said that I jumped into the river and thought the shit was funny. They made prank calls to the police in Gretna and had me wrongfully arrested. You know, I'm innocent. I'm going to say I'm innocent. I'm innocent. Excuse me. I'm innocent and I'm being targeted. Excuse me. So then, you know, they were harassing me, like, not every single day, but as our birthday started to approach, the daily threats and harassment they intensified. And, you know, I got wrongfully banned from the Riverwalk and the Creole Queen boat on 10 days before our birthday. And then, so my twin sister was supposedly the last person to talk on the phone with Wyatt. And she was supposedly in Chicago, right? I thought my twin sister was back in Georgia. And supposedly, I don't know what people were telling me, that my twin sister was in Chicago and a lot of weird stuff was going on or whatever. She was chasing behind Tierra and all. And as I said, a lot of the trolls and messy people trying to gossip, I try to block them as much as possible. Because, I mean, I don't even like to lie and gossip and be just being messy. I'm sitting here trying to just live for the truth. So, the earliest I remember was, I think it could have been that Wednesday. People came in my live stream and said that my twin sister wants me to come live with her. And then I'm starting to get a bunch of harassment and daily death threats about, you know, people wanting to throw me in the river. I mean, in this gang stalking network, they're planning to, you know, they planned to do it for me and my twin sister's birthday. And I'm like, are they telling the truth or are they lying? Or is this false rumors? So people frowned upon me and weren't trying to help me. People frowned upon me getting a hotel room for me and my twin sister's birthday, and for me to try to, and even if Wyatt didn't pass away, I was still trying to get help anyway. You know, and they were making death threats like the stalkers, you know. Excuse me. I know my twin sister saw the stalkers threaten me and sat back and said nothing really. All I know is she put up a fake video and talked about, oh, who threatened Candy? And like a fake live stream or whatever. And it was like 7 minutes or something. She didn't even really say much of anything in a live stream. I guess she was just vaping in the dark. And so people were telling me that my twin sister was doing multiple people were saying that my twin sister's into voodoo and that she was doing blood rituals, and that she did blood rituals on the dog, and that she's sold her soul, which I already knew that. And that she's, you know, that she sold her soul and everything. And, excuse me. And so then, you know, last time I have not seen my twin sister since 2017 in person. Like almost 7 complete years. And all this stuff about, someone anonymously showed the sex tape with her and Tierra. And I felt disgusted by it. I bet you she's not going to tell the family that. And last Friday, she had a YouTube channel taken down because she was having sex with some other girl, got drunk and perping with the red, and having sex. You know, all I knew is my twin sister had her shirt off like a guy. You know, trying to be a man and everything, you know. All I know is I thought I was trying to see some information about Wyatt. Excuse me. And I was trying to see if any new updates on Wyatt. And next thing you know, she had her shirt off. And I'm like, oh, she must be drunk. And I hurried up and exited out of there, you know. And then people flooded my live stream. And like, you know, Candy, you know, your sister got drunk and was, you know, having sex and eating the girl out on the live stream or whatever. And like all the messy people, I kept trying to block them, you know. And so then, after that, yeah, I'm so sorry, my mind, excuse me. And so then, so yeah, like the family was mad at the biological mom, Frances, and then switched up once she died. But they have people online posing as me, like the fake Darnell Williams person, probably others posing as me. And Mark wanted to fight me and everything. I mean, well, my twin sister lied on me and said that I said that she hit me earlier today. I did not say she hit me. I said that she got up deep in my face to the point where she was touching me. Like she was brushed up against me. I mean, you know, touching me. She was like, she got so close that she was touching me and pressed up against me. Excuse me, she pressed up against me and got in my face and was yelling and talking about what you said about my kids or whatever. And I was very confused on like, other people mentioned, other family members mentioned about how you threw away your kids too. You don't think Wyatt mentioned about you throwing away your kids? Other family members, you know, knew about how she threw away her kids. But the family don't disown her. So, you know, I was very confused about the first thing she you know, came outside talking about, oh, what you said about my kids. And I you know, excuse me. So, yeah, like, I don't even know if this was a setup plan, like, because the family, a lot of the times, have been doing wicked stuff behind my back and conspiring behind my back and have a lot of setups and everything, you know. I'm getting nervous. It's 3:05. Excuse me. So the gang stalking network is using my twin sister, you know, to perp me and be against me, and I guess using the rest of the family too. And I saw my twin sister's big and fat too. And, you know, she conditioned her fake cult following flying monkeys to harass me and call me that trigger word greedy. She's the one who told them to do this to me and to harass me with numbers that I don't like. Excuse me. So like, wait a minute, was it that Wednesday? Was it August 21st? Wait. I think it was Wednesday, August 21st, right when they started to intensify the death threats at me, the online gang stalkers, and harassing me about me being thrown in the river and everything. And the fake Darnell Williams perp was doing a fake countdown that I was going to be thrown in the river for me and my twin sister's birthday. Hold on, I got to pee. Okay, so I lost my train of thought. I forgot where I was. So the fake Darnell Williams perp was harassing me with the fake countdown to me and my twin sister's birthday, and saying that I'm going to be thrown in the river on our birthday, on our 41st birthday. And he wasn't the only one. There were some others that perps and trolls I couldn't even identify, who I didn't know who they were, that were trolling, perping, and harassing. Or they would say, you need to go and jump in the water, or go into the river. And one day, a few times, I was extremely sleep deprived and was freaking out and having fears that I'm gonna fall into the river. And I was like having severe panic attacks, But, the stalkers will falsely make it like as if it's just paranoia. When I was like, it was not paranoia, So, they got me wrongfully banned from the Riverwalk and the Creole Queen boat. And on the other side, when I have to be homeless on the streets, on the other side of the aquarium, that's the only area that I know of to go when I have to be homeless on the streets. I mean, excuse me. And my twin sister's going along with the gang stalking slander against me, And I heard that when you're a targeted individual, the government and the FBI or whoever, these agents, lie to your family members and they pay them off and make them sign non-disclosure agreements, and then have your family to start perping and gang stalking you or whatever, Excuse me. I mean, they have had certain targeted individuals who will say, well, my cousin died and my cousin was a perp. Or they might be like, remember that cousin I told you about? The cousin, just throwing out a random name. My cousin Steven. My cousin Steven that I told you about, he was a perp. Oh, well, he passed away today or something like that, And then they still welcome to go to that family member Steven's funeral. Even though they said Steven was a gang stalker or whatever, I'm just using the name a random name Steven as an example, So, I mean, I'm the black sheep and scapegoat of the family, and it seems like my twin sister blames everything on me and uses me as a punching bag. And it's like everybody a lot of other family members, they stay away from me and avoid me, and it's like the stuff that the family is made to believe about me is not true. And I mean, it seems like the stalkers and trolls pretended to be me and caused a lot of division. Excuse me, and deceived my family. And my twin sisters helped the stalkers deceive my family, and having them to want to fight me and say, "Oh yeah, we saw your YouTube video." Just like when went with the library situation, the stalkers lied on me, and then they're like, and even with the airport, and I'm like, it's not like. They're like, I saw the YouTube videos. I'm like, no, it's not like that. It's not like that. The way that they're trying to manipulate y'all to believe that this is what I'm doing in the YouTube videos. Like, I'm defending myself against being gang stalked, and then people gang stalkers themselves trying to discredit me will lie and say, well, ma'am, it looks like you're the one harassing them. Excuse me. Or it looks like you go around no. They plant stalkers around me. And make me feel dangerous, make me feel unsafe and everything. So, when the fake Donnell Williams perp, ever since August 21st was the earliest that I remember that he started to get more aggressive with it and harassing and threatening me daily, even after our birthday, harassing me every day. Excuse me, every single day. So, August 21st was when I heard, people say that my twin sister want me to come live. They came flooding my live streams telling me that my twin sister wanted me to come live with her. And I didn't trust it. And then everybody was flooding my comments saying, no, don't go by your twin sister. She's, trying to use you for a blood sacrifice ritual. And it's a setup. They're like, it's a setup, Candy. Don't fall for it, Excuse me. Because my twin sister would tell everybody not to help me and to make me homeless. Make me stay homeless. And she's lying to people and saying that I'm homeless by choice. But as I said, I know if I went to live with not just her, but any family member, even I never lived with Derek, but my twin sister has. But they had their brother and sisterly moments, but they had their dirty fights too. But Derek never desired to be close with me. And it's like, they don't even care. They don't even care. And I questioned for years, why does my family treat me different? Why do they hate me? But they do everything I hate. Smack loud food, blasting loud music, treat me like a punished child, very disrespectful, narcissistic, abusive, would trample over and disrespect me. And, excuse me, But my twin sister was hypocritical in that fake live stream with telling me to let go of the past. My twin sister was mad at me for rejecting her fake offer and setup. And people were saying that, Brandy, you did the best you could. My twin sister deceiving y'all. And she deceived the family bad enough to where I don't know what they were gonna do to me today. But my twin sister, it's okay for her to seek revenge on me from stuff from the past. But in that live stream, she kept on saying, stop bringing up the past. But that's exactly what she kept doing. Excuse me. So I don't remember if it was a community post or if she said it in a YouTube video. A live stream that she wanted for me to come and stay by her on the 22nd, that Thursday. And then Friday was, I guess, Friday. And then, excuse me, that Saturday, right as I walked out of the library and the library closed, that's when people were telling me that my twin sister said to get in touch with her because my brother Wyatt died. And then I noticed that when she was making, I didn't see her say it the day before, but she made a couple of community posts and try to make it as if I'm really, 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 really crazy and stupid for not wanting to come stay with her. Oh, and another thing, the family, they be smoking cigarettes and drinking and stuff, they loud people, I need peace and quiet and everything. But I don't know all the freaking foster care experimentation done on me. And then for me to be traumatized severely. And then the family continue to abuse me rather than support me. If they consider me to be special needs, I mean, but they would even be abusive toward and cruel towards Sean as well. I mean, I didn't have anything I didn't have perfect moments with Sean. But one thing, I never took Sean's money like they did. I never took any money from Sean. In 2009, I think it was, or 2010, I was wondering why was Pete trying to get Sean. I think it was 2000. I don't remember if it was 2009 or 10. The oldest brother, Pete, tried to get Sean to lie on me and said that I took all his, Social Security money and went to go gamble it up. Now, that's what Ramona does. And that's what Ramona had been doing. And the family knew about that. And Ramona would take my money and go and gamble it all up at Harris. Hundreds of dollars. Excuse me. She would take my money and go gamble it up. Hundreds of dollars. And like multiple family members, not just her, but all other family members as well, and my twin sister as well, used to use and take advantage of my money. Not every family member, but all the siblings. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it was not all of the siblings, but I don't think, Derek never took any money from me or never used or took advantage of me with my money. But as I say, he was hardly around me, really. But when the times when he saw me, I was wondering why he would, that's my brother, but he would treat me like I'm just this strange ass weirdo. I'm your sister, and this is how y'all been treating me for no reason at all. Excuse me. So yeah, if the family keep a distance from me, but then when they gotta deal with me, they get very abusive, and it's like Derek hate me so much to the point where he acts as if he would rather forget that I exist, and a lot of family members feel that way, So yeah, excuse me. So Wyatt passed away, and first I heard that he died in his sleep and that Mark found him dead. Then I heard a different story. Then I heard that he was in a homeless shelter and that he had bruises on him and that somebody poisoned him. I don't know what happened. I know Mark wasn't in Milwaukee in the shelter with him. I don't know what really happened. So, excuse me. So then, and I was upset, and it's thinking back on the way the family had treated me at previous funerals, and I mentioned about how the family treated me and stuff. So, the family, they just mad at me that I exposed everybody as perps. Wyatt was still alive, and I was saying that he was a gang stalker and all, and other family, talking about the family being gang stalkers. He wasn't the only one that I said, So, excuse me. So they got a lot of information wrong. Kateria falsely accused me of talking bad about Wyatt on his deathbed. I didn't even know Wyatt passed away until later on that evening, afternoon or evening. And then my twin sister and her cult, and people were urging me to call my twin sister, but I could not call my twin sister because of being connected with the fake Darnell Williams person, and I knew she would give him my phone number, and then he would probably terrorize, me, excuse me, and damage me even more. He'd been trying to covet, him and other perps trying to covet my phone number. Trying to get access to my phone number. So, for revenge, I know that's what my twin sister would do. The library closed. And even at the library, I do not think that I would have been able to call long distance anyway. Since the library phones are usually landline phones. So, I was irritated and upset about my twin sister she was saying some perp things and trying to make me look really crazy for not wanting to come stay by her because people were saying that she was going to set me up for a satanic ritual sacrifice. And then I had $9 in the bank and was trying to ask for $3 for $3 more just to go get dinner to eat. And with me being homeless and my disability and my situation, I needed to wait until I got somewhere quiet. That I couldn't be around like a lot of noise and excuse me. I couldn't stick around at the library for much longer because I was afraid that they might have, said that I was trespassing. So I had to leave the library and get dinner to eat. Just $3. That's all I asked for because I had $9 and I was trying to get an extra $3 to make ends meet for the $12 dinner. Excuse me. So then I went to go eat, and then I started hearing people tell me that my twin sister said that I was exploiting Wyatt's death for money, and that's not true. And she's still lying and saying that, but she don't like when people saying that she's exploiting Wyatt's death for money. But if she is exploiting him for money, then she was the one who sacrificed him. I'm homeless. Forced homeless due to the gang stalking. And my twin sister just makes this aggressive smear campaign that I'm just latching on to the TI community and that I'm not targeted. When I got my experience, and I'm showing y'all my documentation of being gang stalked. But they got my twin sister they paying my twin sister to be against me. Excuse me. My family, if they got time to stalk and watch my YouTube videos and read my ebooks, they could go look at those gang stalking links, but they know that they would be spiritually convicted. They know that they're sold out for a deal and been gang stalkers. But they don't have any compassion. They think that everything bad that's happening to me, that I deserve it, and they feel no feelings. So if I would have gone by my twin sister when she said so, I didn't even have really the money to get up there to go by her anyway. And some of her fake cult following flying monkeys, like this fake perp named I'm Blessed Nation, who keep pestering me and trying to get in contact with me. And I, blocked him. And then he started harassing me, bullying, harassing, and threatening me. After I blocked him, and people were suggesting that he's also, one of the traffickers. And people in the comments were saying that my twin sister is trying to traffic me, or trying to lure me to a sacrifice or whatever. And I figured, well, if Wyatt turned up dead, and that was a surprise, that was random out of nowhere. I was not expecting that at all. And then the day before our birthday, And my twin sister was supposedly the last person family member to contact him. Well, I'm trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together and trying to connect dots. So, I don't know who these trolls are or online that are harassing both me and my twin sister. And they got my twin sister bullying and harassing me. But she can dish it out but can't take it. You know? So, yeah, like Wyatt turned up dead the day before our birthday, and then my twin sister and her cult started lying on me and saying that I'm excuse me, that I'm exploiting Wyatt's death for money and all. Over $3? I'm like, y'all, like, wow. Just wow. You know, and I was homeless on the streets and didn't have, the hotel would have been a place quiet where I could talk and concentrate and focus. But if I was already in a hotel that day, or even if I had my own apartment or whatever living situation, since the fact that I can't trust my twin sister with my phone number, she'll give it to the fake Darnell Williams perp. I would have gone on to a live stream with her. But it's a shame that due to this gang stalking that this is how things gotta be. You know, that this is how things gotta be. And they think this is funny, y'all. So, when I live stream on me and my twin sister's birthday, you know, we really weren't on speaking terms that day. It was the day after Wyatt died. And I got perked, trolled, and harassed, and abused, and bullied by a bunch of random people I don't know online. Like, what felt like thousands of people, maybe hundreds, but probably thousands of people. And even people who are now turned against me, they saw people, gang stalkers, posing as Raven. The fake Darnell Williams posing as Raven. Excuse me, and making a remark about that I'm gonna drop dead. He lied and said that I dropped dead of a heart attack in the hallway. You know, and I'm getting like death threats and harassment about death, or they trying to give me subliminal talk about death. And somebody try to and all my twin sister sat. I know she saw the community post about when the fake Darnell Williams perp would make a new fake YouTube profiles and making fake obituaries. And making fake obituaries for me and posting it up on YouTube. He been harassing me about a tombstone, a pig on a tombstone, even last year. Alter my pictures to look satanic, or do fake AI pictures of a pig on a tombstone with the number 30, that Masonic 33, and numbers that I don't like. And my twin sister, I know she saw him threatening and harassing me with death, and thought that shit was funny and kicked back and laughed. So the way she treated me today, with her orange teeth, excuse me, and excuse me, so like my twin sister was planning for something to happen to me, and almost instantly Wyatt gone. Almost instantly Wyatt is gone. Excuse me. And I did not even get to see, or did not see, gang stalkers posing as me. And posing as me and writing harassing and troll comments on the obituary. And the family would not even allow me to explain. Like today, the family would not even allow me to explain myself and defend my innocence. And they falsely declared me as guilty. And, excuse me. So when people kept pestering me about linking up with my twin sister to live stream, as I said, she did the live stream on her channel with me so that she can be in control of everything. And while doing nothing but lying, manipulating, gaslighting, gang stalking, and narcissistically abusing, and playing psychological games, gaslighting, and bullying. So then, I saw the pictures of 4th of July when my twin sister, Tiara was wearing red that day, and my twin sister was wearing blue. And she had the picture where she flashed the devil horns hand signs to let you know she's a deceiver. But so far I had not, but today I'm like, damn, my own family members really are perps. I know my twin sister had been a perp, but it's like, damn, me trying to get, me having that final, I knew they are all narcissists, but that final confirmation that they're perps. But I don't think Sean is a perp. But I don't know if they got him. But the last of the family loving me and caring about me was in 2015. The biological cousin Daryl Jr. Do. In 2015, they turned him into a perp. In 2005, before Hurricane Katrina, they turned my cousin Rebecca into a perp. They turned Blake into a perp. Right after Blake got out of jail, he started perping. Never treated me mean before. Blake used to love me. Rebecca used to love me. Yvonne was always an asshole. And Daryl was not really that nice. But Blake and Rebecca used to love me. But Daryl Jr., I can count. I think I may have seen him less times than I've seen Derek. But I can count on how many times I've seen Derek and, Yvonne and Daryl Jr., who they call Do. I dealt with Rebecca and Monica and Raymond and them, a lot more often, and Blake. Excuse me. I'm not even sure if I saw Blake a whole lot, But Derek and Pete Belinda passed away, but Derek and Pete are like two of the siblings that I can almost count on my hands how many times I've seen them in my life. I didn't even deal with Derek a whole lot like that. Well, of course, I grew up with Sean, Wyatt, Mark, and my twin sister. And I spent a lot of time with Ramona and the biological mom, Francis, because the biological dad, Arthur, he kept his distance and stayed, quiet and didn't say much, and he stayed off to himself, But if my twin sister had this burning, if she had this burning resentment against me for so many years, I wonder why she randomly was talking about wanting me off the streets and she wanted to help me. All of a sudden, then Wyatt turns up dead. Like, and if I know you're a gang stalker, I cannot go and live with you, family or not. If I got my final confirmation that you're a gang stalker. And my twin sister kept lying to y'all, saying she's not a perp. Yeah, she's a perp. She kept lying to y'all and saying IDMR is not a cult. Yeah, it's a cult. She lied and said I slept with her husband. I never slept with him. She lied and said I did all these things to Raven. I never did anything to her. Excuse me. You know, so I think that with that final, after my twin sister got on the live stream with me, and, you know, when she called herself trying to put me in timeout, in like midway through the live stream, I think it was. And then afterwards, she mentioned about how she was sworn to secrecy to never reveal the actual identity of the real fake Darnell Williams perp, who is not Anthony. It's not targeted Tony LA. They are two different people. Excuse me. And because the fake Darnell Williams perp was already harassing me, like when I was trying to work at the Avis job, when I had that job for a very short time. Excuse me. You know, Anthony was trying to make it like as if, you know, do these fake love bombing videos and trying to say, well, I know Candy Grand Prix, I know she's being targeted, I know she's, you know, I know she's a real TI and this and that or whatever, you know. But I was angry and upset at him for defending and agreeing with the perps. I never had a discussion over the phone. Well, phone and social media was the only way we communicated. But I never had a discussion with Anthony about any illegal Mexicans or illegal immigrants or anything. All the conversations we had on the phone, we never talked about it. But as I said, Anthony mentioned that he became a targeted individual because he said back in 2007 or 2009, I think he said 2007 on Facebook, he spoke against Jewish people, and he said his dad got him on the program and he started getting gang stalked. So even if I was, I mean, you know, excuse me. I mean, and so, like, so yeah, Anthony's a hypocrite. That he said that he spoke against Jewish people and then started getting gang stalked. And then, but I don't think Anthony was ever targeted. So while I was, you know, walking to the airport and, you know, showing videos of myself being gang stalked at the airport by the job and everything, and Anthony would do videos and say, I know she's the real TI. But by that time, the fake Darnell Williams perp, who's a different person, was trolling and harassing me over the phone. So I hate Anthony lying and said that was him the whole time. Anthony is not Darnell Williams. Anthony is targeted Tony LA. Him and the fake Darnell Williams perp share that OG Darnell account. Both of them share it. And I know who's who. There are two different people. But the actual fake Darnell Williams perp, I do not know where he's from. I don't know what his face looks like. I assume that he's a white guy, but he may not be white. But he sounds like a white guy impersonating and mocking black people. But he comes in my live stream and calls me the N-word. Nigger, you know. Excuse me. The fake Darnell Williams perp come and troll and harass and him and the other perps come and you know, try to harass me and call me the N-word. So my twin sister is friends with a perp and then my twin sister, they got her on board to try to talk about Candy's racist against Candy's racist against all Mexicans and called them illegal. Well, if that's the case, how come I ate tacos the other day? and this morning. You know, but I'm traumatized by my experience from Mexicans in Los Angeles and living in Los Angeles and Texas. You know, but I still respect the Mexican race. But, you know, certain people, you know, that have treated me mean and gave me problems. You know, I'm not going to go into much detail, you know. But, so they got my twin sister and Anthony and on board with harassing me and falsely accusing me of being prejudiced of all and only Mexicans and calling them illegals. I mean, they got these migrants from Venezuela that are here illegally, right? So, excuse me. So they keep pushing that gang stalking false narrative, because if they would lie and say and that you know, one of the gang stalker smear campaign slanderers is to lie and say you're racist. You know, or to deliberately take what you say out of context for more smear campaign. You know, I've seen other black people in the targeted individual community, you know, speak against illegals. I mean, when they would talk, you know, about gang stalkers in our own of our own country as well. But, you know, they might say something like this illegal perp or something like that, you know. Like when Darius, you know, from the TI community, he turned against me and betrayed me and linked up with my twin sister. But I think he left both of us alone now. I don't know why him and my twin sister don't talk anymore. But you know, it was he did a video talking about Thanksgiving Day. And then he mentioned something about Thanksgiving Day. And he was like, and then he mentioned something about an illegal ass perp or something like that, he said. And then like maybe a week or two later, he got hit by a vehicle. And he said that was an attempt to sacrifice him. And he said that the people who hit him were I guess I'm going to say undocumented immigrants. You know? When he got hit by a car and nearly died and he lost a lot of blood. And then shortly after that, then Darius started perping and, you know, and then he started to slowly but surely pull away the rug of emotional support and started to act different. And then he started to act like a perp and a narcissist. And then he's like, I even think I took a deal. When he told me he'd even think he took a deal. He said, I even think I took a deal. You know. And so then he started, he did that video calling me an infection. He tried to say victim or survivor. Infection or antidote, which one are you? Or something like that. And that entire video I knew was about me. But he didn't mention my name, but I knew it was about me. Because he secretly quit talking to me. And then when I confronted him about it, he lied and said that video was not about me. And then a couple other times, he had made some like fake subliminal videos that I knew was directed at me. And denied it every time I confronted him about it. You know. And then he started to be fake nice and not calling me as often and not talking to me as much. And then come to find out, like 2022, it was right before I went by Trisha, before that incident. And it was right around the time I was talking to Wyatt. And then Darius, you know, that was the second time he lectured me for I don't know how many hours and lectured me and went off on me for a long time. 8 years younger than me. This is how you treat me. Lecturing me and trying to tell me off about myself like I'm a little child. And he even said he was drunk that day and had some alcohol in his system. You know, I wouldn't even, if he didn't tell me, I would not have known that he was been drinking alcohol. So he said that his sister and his family was trying to sacrifice him. He was mad about that and took it out on me. You know, and so excuse me, and he falsely accused me of being a type that would be quick to sell out. You know, yeah. So then we had some miscommunication and misunderstandings, and then the perps helped Darius turn against me, and then he linked up with them and my twin sister and started perping, and then he slandered me and turned more targeted individuals against me and lied on me and everything. And it's like I saw a side of Darius that he never showed me before, you know. And then we severed ties after a while, you know. But other people describe him as abusive as well. Abusive and controlling. Yeah, he was nice and normal, but then after he sold out, that's when he changed. Like, after he got hit by a car, they must have beat him into submission. But he would front like he's not afraid of death. And he lied to me about being part of the fake Black Hebrew Israelites cult. And if I would have known that from the beginning, I would have cut off. I mean, even if we both targeted, I would have cut ties with him. And then after we cut ties, he went and heavily full-fledged embraced the idea of, he full-fledged embraced the idea of, being part of the fake Black Hebrew Israelites cult. And I'm like, he lied to me. And I'm like, he told me a bunch of lies during the fake friendship. That he love bombed me and even donated me money, buttered me up, and then after a while he just turned against me and betrayed me for no reason. And then after a while he started to scapegoat and lie on me and say that I am the one who set him up to get hit by a car. And it's like, how can I set you up when I'm not even nearby? I had nothing to do with the gang stalkers. The only thing is I'm being victimized by them and trying to fight them off. I never want to be friends with a gang stalker. If I found out for sure that you a perp, I'm cutting you off. So I mean, I cannot. I'm mad that now I cannot see the bottom of the screen on the comments when I do the live streams now. So I'm so sorry. It took me it's not over 2 hours yet, but yesterday with the hotel situation, my twin sister is hammering at the idea that Candy lied on that man. See, there she goes again, defending strangers against her own twin. But the thing was, it was in the heat of the moment, and my sleep deprivation sometimes make me slip up and accidentally say something that I didn't mean to say. I instantly corrected myself. When I accidentally said, "You hit me," and I'm like, "No, I'm sorry, you swung at me." I mean, not like with a fist, but he was like trying to slap. I think he was trying to slap the phone out of my hand, or trying to get violent, like what Kateria did to me. But she went all out and went way worse. But how come my twin sister can hypocritically film and record me and lie and spin a false narrative about me? And then my twin sister and Derek were hugging on each other, and he was, Derek would have never done that to me, hugging on me and getting along and talking, never. But Derek was helping my twin sister lie on me in one of the videos earlier today. And the the videos where Kateria threw my phone, both of those, a couple of those shorts videos, they gave my twin sister high amount of thumbs up in less than 20 minutes. If I put up a shorts video, it would take me hours to even get like probably even 8 views. And I got like almost 3,000 subscribers at the moment. So I mean, so after, like, my twin sister, like, in that video, after she admitted that she was sworn to secrecy to never reveal, she told on herself when she said she was sworn to secrecy to never reveal the name, reveal the identity of the, why did she word it like that? Sworn to secrecy. She admitted that she was sworn to secrecy to never reveal the true identity of the fake Darnell Williams perp. Because she would go, the reason why, because she would probably go down with some criminal activity, to go down with some being charged with crimes too. Either that, or she's afraid of getting killed or hurt, or being destroyed, because she took an oath. She gained the world and lost her soul. And they trying to make like the family trying to make like they're struggling and can't afford to bury their brother and everything. See, I accidentally said there and corrected myself and said our brother. I meant to say that's my sleep deprivation. So my twin sister tried to say that she had to pay for an extra couple of nights. That she asked for money for the extra couple of nights for the Airbnb. I mean, I didn't even know the family arrangements though. Because I hadn't been in contact with the family. So they try to make it like as if I just greedily trying to come over there and spend nights at the Airbnb for free. I didn't even know that they were all pitched in and paid for it. And my intent was just to like go and visit, not to really spend the night exactly, unless maybe they would have wanted to invite me. But I didn't know what was going on because excuse me. But so when my twin sister in the live stream video with me on there, when she said she was sworn to secrecy to never reveal the identity of the fake Darnell Williams perp, and then there was a moment where she put me in time out for a few minutes, and then afterwards what she did was and she can love and forgive everybody else, but she can keep this eternal grudge against me. But she think that the only way for her to forgive me is if I allow her to control and manipulate and abuse me. And now I'm standing up to her, and so for her to be trying to be a tyrant. So I probably could have been over there right now. Or I don't know, because I saw the family members packing up and taking stuff to their car. So, and my twin sister, we were talking in the live stream, and she quickly flashed the devil horns hand sign with her left hand, I think it was, if the camera was, correct. Not mirror, I don't know if it was correct that side or mirror. And so then she quickly flashed the devil horns hand signs, and then afterwards when I pointed out, she threw up devil horns hand signs, and then she kicked me out of the live stream and ended it like completely. I think she stayed on for a few minutes and then got off the live stream completely. And at one point, when she was grabbed some ice cream to eat, and I was not trying to say at all that you cannot eat. I was like, since we're on this live stream together, she wasn't trying to listen to me. I was trying to say that she wasn't trying to listen to me, and I was trying to say, you're about to eat. Hurry up. I'm sorry. Wait, I wasn't trying to say hurry up. I meant to say hold up. I was trying to say hold up. Let me put my earbuds in and take a break. I let you eat, so I don't have to hear you because of my hypersensitive ears. I did not at all say that Brandy is not allowed to eat or she's not supposed to eat. But she, as I said, she be trying to control her. She got her fake cult following flying monkeys to call me fat and greedy and to try to count how many calories they think I'm eating. You know. Excuse me. And you know, so, but she can, you know, eat whatever she wants. But she, as I said, she would try to you know, trying to count how many calories she thinks. She would have the cult following flying monkeys, the gang stalkers, to count how many calories they think I'm eating. You know, and how much money they think I'm being donated, and trying to police and control how I should spend the donated money. You know, when I'm putting this targeting program, one of the goals is to make the target homeless. So if my twin sister sworn to secrecy to not reveal the identity of the fake Darnell Williams, what else is she sworn to secrecy about? If you sworn to secrecy like that, you're not to be trusted. And she helped the gang stalkers bully me for the past several years. You know, and then even some of her fake cult following flying monkeys saw her for who she was and backed off. You know, but so yeah, like after that live stream, you know, they said that my twin sister was trying to get in contact with me, and she said, I'm trying to get in contact with Candy, but the bitch won't do this, and the bitch won't do that, or whatever. And I think she was drunk. So my twin sister trampled over and disrespect and abused me at her every opportunity. I was wondering why suddenly, right before our birthday, you want to come, you come by. You want me to come, that you're going to rescue me off the streets. I really think that was, and there are only a few people who recognize that was an attempt at a setup. And as I said, like, they're obsessed with wanting me to get committed to the mental institution. So after I reject that final offer in the YouTube live stream, and she kept on trying to tell me to ignore the chat and focus on talking to her, while her chat is doing stuff like calling me crazy and stuff in the live stream and talking bad about me in the live stream. And they're telling me don't focus. And then her cult following flying monkeys are parroting everything she does, with saying stop talking about the past. And then next thing you know, she brings up something about the past that's not true. And she lied on me and said that I'm friends with this guy named Jamel that she claimed that was raping her in the military every day. I didn't even know back then that he was raping her in the military every day. Or she lied about that too, switching her narrative. She is just mad because they woke up to the truth that when she lied on me and said that I molested Raven and did all this stuff to Raven, and they said that they that they come to the conclusion that it was her doing all these things. Because they said first she said it was Candy. I wish I would have still had that video. That would have shut everybody down. That would have shut everybody down. That one video, and I wish I could have kept it. And I got rid of the video because nobody was listening to me tell the truth. But I didn't even know that. I thought my twin sister was just saying all those lies because we were young. But I didn't think that years later that she would still carry on with the lies. And then trying to falsely paint me as mentally unstable and crazy and don't know how to take care of myself or whatever, Excuse excuse me. So my twin sister created her own false rumors about me. But people are starting false rumors about her, and she don't like it. You know. So that is the reason why she said the trolls need to, that the trolls ought to be ashamed of themselves. And she's like, and you too, Candy. So, excuse me. I find it strange that after I rejected her offer, I think my twin sister was just mad at me for publicly exposing her as a perp directly and refusing to come and stay with her. And she knew she couldn't deceive me. So I don't know what lies she went and ran back and told the family. After that YouTube live stream with both of us on there, and I didn't even know she was secretly in contact with other family members too. Because I thought that before Wyatt's death, I know she tried to get close with him, but she probably had been buttering him up and planning to sacrifice him. And that might be why she pretended to fake like she's getting close to him. Excuse me. But the family, they want to stay grudgeful against me because I said the family gang stalked me. But my twin sister would talk about that Wyatt set Derek up to punch the unborn baby out of her stomach. And then, Wyatt said that was not true. And after a while, it didn't take long for them to forgive each other after whatever fight they had. But, my twin sister's falsely accusing me of doing things and stay grudgeful for all these years, but at the same time trying to tell me and let go of the past or don't bring up the past. But she can. Because her lying version is what she wants people to hear. She's deceiving people. She's an agent of the devil. So if Derek and Kateria's son, my nephew, little Derek, if he was perping with the red shorts, then Derek and Kateria, they're both perps as well. And they didn't like to be exposed. So yeah, after me declining to my twin sister's fake offer to come stay by her, because I know she would force mental health on me and probably force me to go back into force me to go back to the fake IDMR cult and probably, blackmail me into, and I was terrified after that video of her beating and raping Tierra, I was terrified, of going to stay by her. If that's the kind of dysfunction that she does. And it's like, excuse me. So I know that my twin sister had malicious intentions, and it was probably to bait me in and set me up. Excuse me. That's why I didn't trust to come live with her. And I said I wanted to stay here in New Orleans. I did not want to go to Georgia. So then, I did not want to go to Georgia. Still don't. I don't want to live in Georgia. I want to stay here in New Orleans. I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay here in New Orleans. But it seems like the stalkers are forcing me out of everywhere. Getting me wrongfully banned from places and setting me up and everything. And, I find it, so after that live stream, but I was on there, people were, it's like, I didn't know, because they had a bunch of people just being messy and play both sides and pretending to be my ally while secretly being my enemy. And they was pretending to be my twin sister's ally and being secretly her enemy. And trying to play both of us. But the fake aggressive Defiance TV perp oh, nobody's going to be fake and play both sides with him. Oh, they'll be loyal to him. He got his own loyal cult following. My twin sister got some loyal cult followers. You know, I don't even run my live stream or my YouTube videos like a cult. And I'm new at this idea of, having my own supportive community to talk to, in a YouTube live stream. I recently started doing this and started, getting support, and people even feel that I'm helpful to them too. But then a lot of the stalkers felt threatened by my supporters and, lying on to their family members, causing them to lose jobs and everything. So when the fake Darnell Williams, probably him, or whoever other trolls pretended to be me and made those fake those fake troll obituary comments that I did not make, and got the family wanting to kill me. So, there were a lot of people who wanted to see the family, and I really appreciate that. Thanks so much. That they really want to see the family at peace or come together. Because that's what family is supposed to be about. But in 2017, what reason did Derek have to be mad at me or stay grudgeful or keep a distance from me or just not want to talk to me? What did I do? Because I wasn't documenting gang stalking in 2017. A lot of the family, didn't want to associate with me, But the family was mad at my twin sister, and Mark can forgive my twin sister, Brandy. Mark forgave her. Excuse me. She had Mark put in jail. But there has to be something why the family, I'm permanently banned from the family forever because I exposed them as gang stalkers with narcissistic personalities. So the fact that they're just mad at me, that's how I know they're guilty. Mark lies, Ramona lies, Derek lies, Brandy lies, Sean lies. When Wyatt was alive, he would lie a lot. Who else? Pete lies a lot. They all lie. They lie. But, I'm trying to figure out who am I missing. But, Belinda seemed like, I feel really bad because the foster mom kept us from the family, and Belinda passed away. And after Belinda passed away, that was when we started to go around the family again. And then the foster mom had no control over that later on. We were already adults anyway. But I guess if Belinda was still alive and would have never died, I don't even know if the foster mom would have still had me and my twin sister controlled and had us fearful of going around the family, the biological family. Because the foster mom, after we turned 18, she got really furious that we went back to our biological parents after we turned 18. And my twin sister tricked me into going meet up with the biological family, excuse me, after we turned 18. And then lied and turned everything on me. And then that's when my twin sister started to get that foster boy Kenneth to start perping. And then the other boys, when they came, they were nice, started off nice and respectful. And then after the foster mom and my twin sister got in their head and had using them to gang stalk me. The foster boy, Cody, was 8 when I first met him. And it was like October. It's like the foster mom waited almost no time to start getting in new foster kids shortly after we turned aged out of foster care and turned 18. So, yeah. So my twin sister lied on me and said that the foster sister Shelly and the foster sister Mickey, they lie a lot. They lie. Excuse me. Shelly and Mickey are two liars of the Foster family. So, Derek pretended to be fake calm in the video today. While my twin sister, I guess she must have got drunk that quick after I left. She got drunk that quick after I left. Like, I left, came back here, I'm like, she's drunk already? So drunk that Derek had to hold her up and help her, assist her while walking. And while my twin sister spewing out lies, and Derek like co-signing and agreeing with everything she says. Every lie that she says, like, I've been homeless and been targeted. And like, because Wyatt died, that I'm supposed to just still struggle like out on the streets because they want something bad to happen to me and they want me to die on the streets. And my twin sister lied, and she took probably some years to come up with that clever lie to lie and say, well, Candy, the reason why I thought you were scamming is because she tried to lie just to look good. She didn't offer me to come stay by her back then. She kept on telling people not to help me and lying and say that I want to, lying and saying that I want to be homeless on the streets and I'm just using people for money and pretending to be targeted just for money and attention, and knowing because they feel threatened, and they hate me for telling the truth. They hate me for telling the truth, and that's why they're mad. But Kateria trying to force herself into the fucking family. No, I've been in this family 41 years. You want to talk about your 10 years. And my twin sister goes along with the stalkers by telling me to stop recording people. And talking about that's what she get, trying to make like I got what I deserve. Like my twin sister's being very brutal and harsh and sadistic and bullying me, So yeah, when she got mad at me with that live stream and I exposed her as throwing up devil horns, that's when she ran back to the family and slandered me. And then outsiders come running to me and say, well, excuse me, because I couldn't see the videos because my twin sister started smacking food and like with the food misunderstanding in the live stream. Then she started to do videos, and it's like, yeah, I'm going to smack food on purpose to make Candy mad. I'm going to do videos smacking food on purpose to make Candy mad, And I was wondering why people were pushing me up to do a food mukbang for me and my twin sister's birthday, to do a live stream. And then I didn't even realize that she did one earlier that day. And I'm like, oh, well, I didn't even know that she did one earlier that day and that was the reason why they were asking me to do one. And I almost didn't get help, for me and my twin sister's birthday, for the hotel room, because the stalkers were threatening me, and the fake Darnellius perp, he follows through with his threats, and y'all keep telling me ignore him and don't take him seriously. So they followed, my twin sister helped the stalkers get me wrongfully banned from places, and she was perping and mocking in one of the videos yesterday, talking about, oh, this is where Candy's banned from, that's where Candy's banned from, So, and my twin sister's even deceiving the teenagers and kids about me. I mean, Monica's daughter Malia was in the car, and I forgot what other underage person was in the car. And yeah, my twin sister, and that was how am I going to be banned from an abandoned hotel on Canal and Claiborne? I never set foot up in that place. The place is abandoned. And I never ever stayed at any hotel on Canal Street ever in my life. I'm talking about checked in as as a guest. I never did. Excuse me. So, I mean, the family got something to hide, and they're mad that they're exposed, and they're trying to cover up, and and they're sending outsiders. But I mean, as I said, like, if it was China there, China would have, tried to bark like a dog at me like Mark. And Tierra, yeah, so my twin sister was lying to her cult following flying monkeys. She was lying to them in the comments on her community post earlier today. She was lying to people and saying that Tierra was not there. Tierra was there, and she came and walked outside. Like, kind of somewhat towards the end of the altercation. So, I promise you, Tierra was there and I saw her. I'm not lying about that. She needs to stop deceiving people with that. So, people were saying that my twin sister had been hiding Tierra, after she beat and tried to kill Tierra. And then they said Tierra set her up to get almost shot and killed, several months later. And she keep on taking Tierra back. I mean, didn't she do something sexual with another girl this previous Friday on a live stream? And it got taken down? But my twin sister get drunk and trying to paint me as mentally unstable? Like, everything my twin sister's saying about me is lies. Like, that, like, I have to, put my head down and shake my head at the trillions of freaking just lies and more lies and more lies, and I'm telling the truth. And then, she got Derek agreeing with her, and the other family members agreeing with her lies. And then they try to make Derek's son is and that was Derek's stepson, if he's that old, 17, 18, or however. And if that was Derek's stepson and not son, it definitely ain't your fucking business. And whatever happened to stay out of grown folks' business. They try to make that Derek's stepson was a teenager and smart enough to know that Candy's the one that's been a scammer and all. My twin sister don't like the backlash of being called a scammer, but she keeps lying to people and saying that I am. And my twin sister's maliciously lying on me and saying that I'm using Wyatt's death for money when people are saying that about her. Well, honestly, I don't think either one of us, I know for a fact that I'm not, but I'm going to defend her on this. I do not think that she is trying to exploit Wyatt's death just for money like with that. But if she blood sacrificed him for real, then yeah, that's a different story. But I was supposed to have been blood sacrificed. And I figured, I guess, did they not get me fast enough so they hurry up and got Wyatt? Or are they or is she trying to sacrifice more than one family member? It was Wyatt, the sacrifice for the dog, Wyatt, and is that not good enough? They got to get me too? I mean, and that person, the dad father, said that he was one of them, but not the only one, that was warning me in advance that my twin sister does blood rituals and was trying to use me for a sacrifice. But then, he came today and said that she has to do lots of sacrifices in order to get back those 10,000 YouTube followers back, subscribers back, or something like that. I mean, but I don't even know if her beating and raping Tierra on YouTube, I don't even know if she sold her soul to the devil for a YouTube deal. I don't know what the hell is going on. But I know she been sold out a long time ago. Because even in 2020, she would be purple with the red, one eye symbolism, using satanic hand signs casually in her videos. I'm like, this is my twin sister? I even have some videos of some YouTube videos, maybe like 2021 of 2021 of me exposing her as, you know, throwing up those satanic hand signs and everything. So my twin sister's definitely down with the Masonic or whatever cult or whatever. You know, she's definitely down with them. You know, and the lifestyle she lives, and I know I'm not perfect, but, you know, I'm trying to better myself, you know, as a Christian, but I'm sitting here being just, you know, bombarded with, and trying to fight with all the, you know, fight and defend myself against being gang stalked. You know. So, yeah, I think because my twin sister was mad at me for exposing her in the live stream, then she ran back to the family and told them I don't know what lies, and had them all wanting to fight me. And so outsiders were telling me that that my twin sister and the older brothers, I thought they were trying to say Pete or somebody, didn't want me, or said that I'm not invited to the funeral, or I better not come. And I didn't know if they were being messy because, or if they was true. And I'm hearing like about why his death, like the day after he died, which was our birthday, they had this perp that tried to lie to me and say that Wyatt's death was a hoax. And I know it was not. And so I'm hearing a bunch of just random weird stuff. And my twin sister in the sex tapes and everything else. You know, and what the hell is she doing? You know? And so she's trying to paint me as a bad person to take the focus off of herself, but acting like she thinks that she's better than me or superior. Because that's what the foster mom and the foster family taught her. So yeah, I think that I think she was mad at me with that video, with the live stream. When I went on there, she was mad at me. And I think that it was after that was when I started to hear that the family don't want me at the funeral. And then, you know, then people said that the family said it's okay for me to come. And I was wondering, I didn't know who was in the family was mad at me. You know, excuse me. I didn't know who in the family was mad at me. So then, and it was mainly that gamble person, but other people too, but mainly that gamble person. And I'm like, wait a minute, the family don't have the authority to tell me I can't go to the funeral. But Mark declared that I'm not allowed because he wants to abuse fake narcissistic power. You know, you know, but my twin sister went all the way in to sell her soul. And I don't even know if she didn't appear drunk to me when she tried to attack me. And she lied on me and said that I said that I hit her. I mean, that she hit me. No. I said that Monica, you know, gently pulled her off of me when she was trying to put her hands on me. And I was like, what the hell is this like about your kids? You know? And I feel like what she did was all an act. That she was the one pretending to be tough, not me. So they bullied me and wanted me to, hoping that they could get me to be scared. But my twin sister don't like the backlash, but she can throw attacks at me. So, when, just because I said that, mentioned about the family being gang stalkers, and then they want us to try to talk about that I disrespected Wyatt, and then lied on me and said that I badmouthed Wyatt on his deathbed, and that I posted a bunch of troll comments online about him. That wasn't me. That was the fake Darnell Williams posing as me. And just like the fake Darnell Williams he brags about being dangerous and he thinks all this shit is funny. The family, I don't even know if the family know about me being stalked and harassed by the fake Darnell Williams But I'm not selling out. Because when my twin sister made an attempt to try to contact me on Christmas of 2020, and she tried to manipulate for me to take my videos down and try to make a fake truce, and I'm like, no, I'm not taking my videos down. I declined her fake offer. I really think she was trying to, my own twin, I think she was trying to get me to sell out that day. On Christmas, she randomly, contacted me and text messaged me. And she lied and said she wasn't a gang stalker, but all her symbolism is there. Like when she was perping me in the video, perping and mocking me all night. In those videos all night. And she's going to continue to perp and mock. Derek Jr., I only saw him today was my second time seeing him. I saw him for Blake's funeral. And he was 6 years old. And I was like, is that the same Derek Jr.? I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize time passed by. I'm like, oh, what happened to that little kid? My nephew. And so today was the second time I saw him. And Kateria and Derek both using that boy to perk with red shorts. And he had a kid. He didn't have no shirt on. Walking around with red shorts and no shirt on. But my twin sister's trying to silence me talking about this gang stalking as well. And now it looks like the whole family's trying to silence me talking about the gang stalking. And I'm sorry this video is so long, So, that Gamble person was telling me that the family said that, that Derek wants words with me, and that my twin sister was threatening to beat my face in or something like that, that Derek, and it's like, I didn't even know if this was lies or the truth, because I had not contacted my family, because of the gang stalking, and they know they're perps. Mark, you know you're a perp, fuck you, all of them. So then, the family was wearing a lot of blue. A lot of the family was wearing blue, but some of them was perping with the red, like that red and blue combination. Like a couple of the kids were perping with red shoes, and then Derek Jr. was perping with red shorts. Excuse me. So then, I wasn't even aware of, the family agenda and what was going on. But, as I said, like, a bunch of people telling me a bunch of bullshit, and my twin sister lied. She helped her call followers lie and say that I'm the one that's believing everything messy, when it's her believing everything false about me. People are lying and saying that we are both being grifters and scammers and stuff. Excuse me. But I don't even know. If she got $2,000 for the dog Pippa, and I raised not one penny for Wyatt, trying to raise funds for his funeral. You know, and they try, and in the video today, my twin sister and Derek talk like as if they're still struggling to come up with the funds for Wyatt's, you know, I guess funeral or burial or something, I'm not sure, to pay for everything. So, you know, and I don't even know everything about everything, you know, but like, as I said, if the fake Donnell Williams posed as me to troll the obituary and got the family wanting to not only fight me, but trying to kill me, that is very fucked up, Marcel Thibodeau, whatever the fuck your name is. This shit ain't funny. I mean, he just ruined the family even more. You know, and they want to talk about read all the ebooks. You didn't read all the ebooks. Now, you read all the ebooks. You didn't see all the videos. You're lying. Excuse me. And so, I mean, the family left Conturier with the so-called authority to try to handle up on me, when she should have stayed out of it. She's not immediate family to me. She's a freaking in-law. And a half in-law. Because Derek is a maternal half-brother anyway. If you want to get technical with it. We don't even share the same dad with Derek. Excuse me. So, I'm talking about biological dad. And the family will bully and harass and perp and lie and say that Arthur is not your daddy because you're not light-skinned like him. And that's not true. Wyatt was perping me about that in 2022. Excuse me. So, I mean, as I said, my twin sister can make amends with everybody else, but she is the one who willfully chooses to, you know, continue to be resentful towards me, you know. And I cannot trust her because of the gang stalking. You know, but I came over there today, you know, to try to, you know, make amends with the family, because people in the live stream chat were encouraging me to do it as well. You know, I was trying to make amends with the family and trying to honor Wyatt, and then they wanted to stay grudgeful. I mean, as I said, that was a few years ago, a long time ago. I wrote those books, those ebooks. But y'all mad at me because y'all guilty. But Kid you mad at something that ain't your business. I'm going to say it again, you mad at something that ain't your business. I mean, I didn't even mention Derek in any of those books, so why is he mad? I mean, I mentioned the family, you know, that the family, generally speaking, that the family gang stalked me. Excuse me. But the gang stalking network want me to be wrongfully punished from writing, period, even with my short stories. I mean, Kateria had no authority nor any right to do to me what she did to me. She should have just backed off and minded her business. So people in my live stream earlier were encouraging me to, and they were even telling me that you never know, the family might have a change of heart during these times. You know, during the time of Wyatt or whatever, that they might have a change of heart. You know, and Mark falsely accused me of trolling. What the hell is wrong with him? The fact that he was gullible enough to believe the fake Darnell Williams perp and my twin sister's lies. You know, my twin sister and all that fucking lying, she's the damn troll and think the shit is funny. So I don't even know if she was already drunk when I came there. You know, but excuse me. And the way my twin sister kept rubbing it in my face and perping me, whatever, you know, and try to say that, oh, this is the side that the family that Candy don't want y'all to see. You know, and the family hate me to the point where if I die, they feel like if I die, then oh well, they would be glad. So that's why they're projecting that onto me, lying on me and saying that I said that I was glad that Blake died. I would have got jumped at the funeral if I would have said something like that. Now, if Derek would have said that, yeah, Candy did say that, looked over Blake Cassidy and said, good, I'm glad he's dead, he would be lying too. Because as I said, I would not have gotten away with that. And I didn't even go there, you know, to the funeral trying to hate Blake or nothing. Like, what the hell? You know? And even before, it was after we're dealing with Daryl, and then the way the family treated me at the funeral, I was like, I'm not going to any more family funerals. And I said, the next funeral I'll go to is my own. But it looked like they hate me so much that I deserve to be punished and there would be no funeral for me. That I'd just be later dead. Or that they might feed me to McDonald's or something, you know, the McDonald's human meat or something, you know. But the family don't care about me at all. They hate me and want me dead. They hate me. And this was like this even in 2017. In 2018, you know, but I think it was on Christmas Day of 2018, Raymond somehow saw me and he was fraudulently and illegally driving a car. And he pretended to be fake nice and act like he wanted to invite me over to see the family. And I'm like, nah, I'm not interested. I'm good. And I was homeless then. But I don't even know if that was an attempt at a setup. You know. And they all like, you know what you did, and stuff like that. Don't play stupid, you know what you did. You know. Excuse me. But all because I told social media my family is gang stalkers. They make it like as if I did something. They treated me like I committed blasphemy of the Holy Spirit. That I did and said something unforgivable. As I said, Kateria did not have any authority or the right to do what she did. You know, and as I said, like, people in the live stream were telling me to go right now and go to the over to the Airbnb. Excuse me. And I did not have final confirmation. I thought it was just YouTube false rumors of people just being messy and trolling and gangstar and perping. I thought that they were all lying like that. Because my twin sister mentioned that she was trying to get on the phone with me and talk to me. But as I said, with the fake Darnell Williams perp having my number, I can't have that. So when she lied on me, she lied to the family about me, and she lied to the family about me and having them wanting to fight me or not want to talk to me. You know, because Kateria was the one that wanted the words with me, and that was not her place. That was not her place. But I kept on hearing that Derek wanted words with me, and that if I come to the funeral, And I thought that, and I'm like, why the hell would somebody have you mentally institutionalized at a funeral? I'm like, these perps, they're trolling and playing games and trying to have me spooked. And the fake Darnell Williams perp and the aggressive, not aggressive Defiance TV, the fake Darnell Williams perp and the fake Aquarium Doris perp, they both were talking about setting up a satanic ritual for the day of Wyatt's funeral for me if I went. And there's some internet strangers, you know. Excuse me. So I did not hear from the family directly. And the fake Darnell Williams perp and my twin sister the fake Darnell Williams perp helped my twin sister deceive the family and lie on me. And having them mad at me and say, you knew you weren't invited here, you knew you weren't welcome to come, and you came anyway, and this and that, whatever. And I'm like, no, I thought it was just random internet strangers, because I do not watch my twin sister, all my twin sister's live streams and videos like that, you know. And then my twin sister would be smacking her food and her videos on purpose so that I couldn't even watch it or hear what she's trying to say about Wyatt. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm going to smack my food and my videos on purpose to make Candy mad. And that's what she did. So I couldn't even watch the videos, and I didn't even know that the family was saying all this about me. But as I said, you know, for me to not listen to just random people on the internet, and I'm like, are these people just lying to further split my family apart further, and knowing that the family is dysfunctional? And then they lied and said that I'm just dysfunctional. You know? But, like, even if I would have never said anything on the internet, and I was at the Airbnb last night, the family would not have been treating me nice. In 2018, when I had just became homeless, and I visited Ramona, and I told Mark, excuse me, that I got hired to work at the Grand Canyon. Well, Mark would try to lie and say that I'm always negative. Excuse me, Mark and Pete. Excuse me, they would lie and say I'm always negative. And then, so I try to tell Mark good news that I'm about to start working at the Grand Canyon. And Mark was talking on the phone with Ramona. Mark was living out of state in Texas, I think. And then, he was trying to, he was living out of state in Texas. Excuse me. And, So then, like, I told Ramona to tell Mark that I'm about to get a job to start to work at the Grand Canyon. And Mark ignored me for no reason at all. He ignored me and acted uninterested. And Mark never really tried to have like a brother-sister relationship with me. Mark's dealings with me in 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever. Not 12. When we were living in Denton, Texas, Mark never really wanted to spend time with me as a brother-sister hanging out and doing things together. Mark would act like everything's all about just keeping tabs on me for control, and I didn't even know Mark was probably like, a gang stalking informant or whatever. So it happened with Mark and Pete. Living in a house with them, they would be gone all day, not together. Like if I lived with Mark, he would tell me something. If I lived with Pete, he would tell me something. Like Mark would be gone for a whole week and then come back and tell me everything I ate when I was in the house. Or Pete would tell me everything I did all day. And it's like, do they have secret cameras watching me? How do they come back? They go to work or leave somewhere and then come back and tell me everything I did in the house. So like Mark is the type of person who would like have someone under surveillance and just obsessed with punishment in jail. You know, excuse me. And Mark never liked me anyway. You know, Mark was abusive to both of us when we were kids, and he was still a child himself, you know. But yeah, like my twin sister was like rubbing it in my face about how she could be close with the family and get along with the family and everything, while they all bully, abuse, and exclude me and single me out. I'm wondering where is Sean? Where is Sean? You know, they might brainwash Sean to get mad at me and, you know, act like a Rottweiler towards me or something like that, you know. Excuse me. But, I mean, like, as I said, like, I thought that was just internet rumors and people from the fake aggressive Defiance TV perk being messy. And I think that Gamble person is a perp as well, because I had to block her before. Him or her, I think it's a female. And I saw her friendly on my twin sister's channel. And the same people be like, "Oh, you were in AD's channel," or "Oh, I saw you in Brandy's channel." And then next thing you know, they start feuding with each other in the chat in my live streams. Excuse me, they start feuding with each other. And I don't even know if that be street theater or not in my live streams, you know. So, and they have certain people that watch my twin sister and then come back and tell me stuff, or watch me and go back and tell her stuff, and just trying to keep the division and the so-called friction, or whatever you want to call it, going on, you know. But they had certain people who made it like they wanted to help me and my twin sister come together. But then they flipped on me and started perping as well. But yeah, Derek helped my twin sister lie on me. And, you know, because they feel mad that they're exposed as perps, so they got the fake smear campaign and lying and saying that I'm pretending to be targeted and exploiting Wyatt's death for money and all that, when I've been needing help with hotel room every day. They got me wrongfully kicked. First they got me wrongfully kicked out of my places to live, forcing me to be homeless. Now they getting me wrongfully kicked out of and banned from hotels, illegally find out what hotel I'm staying at, and then you know, illegally find out what hotel I'm staying at, and publicize and post up the address and the name of the hotel. The stalkers call up the hotels and slander me and lie on me in hopes that they could get me wrongfully banned, and they kick back and laugh. Now, like, I have my location turned off. How do they keep finding me? You know? But as I said, the rest of the family could forgive each other and forgive everybody else. But I'm the only one that the family will stay eternally mad at. Because I said my family is gang stalkers. They're a bunch of perps and narcissists. And that explains how certain family members can have jobs and cars and everything. And it's like, I can't even have a meal to eat. I'm disabled, but I still have tried to fight to work and try to get a job. And the gang stalkers, they maliciously sabotage every job that I try to get. My twin sister said in a live stream that she don't think I should be working. Well, you don't have that authority over me. You don't dictate my life. Since you don't want to treat me like a twin, you don't make rules for me. I mean, you hate me, but then trying to control my life decisions. Excuse me. So, and with my disability, I mean, I have a difficulty surviving the way certain other people do. I'm wrongfully banned from the shelters. I keep telling people that. Yeah, I have a video of me being kicked out of the Rebuild Center. I think that's what it's called, 1803 Gravier Street. I have a video, a gang stalking video. I'm getting wrongfully kicked out of and banned from everywhere. And when people were telling my twin sister about me being underneath the bridge during a hurricane, and she made it like she really didn't give a damn. But my twin sister was, wanted me to live by her so she can be my handler. Excuse me. And then coercing unbiblical mental health on me, trying to force me back into the cult and everything else. So, yeah, I guess it was Derek's illegal wife. So freaking, was the one who wanted words with me. She might as well should have been Derek's husband, damn it. The way she, excuse me, the fact that you're that big and trying to bully and pick on somebody that's disabled and considered special needs. And it seems like every narcissist likes to break the victim's phone when it's time for exposure. So Derek was quiet and didn't say much or nothing. And some of the other family members were quiet and didn't say much or nothing. But yeah, my twin sister Mark and Kateria and a couple of the teenagers had the biggest mouths. And I feel really bad because when I was looking at the videos, I started to feel like, well, I really miss my family or whatever, But I didn't even know for sure. I thought it was just false rumors, but I didn't know for sure. I didn't know that that the fake Darnell Williams Purple, whoever else was making, pretending to be me and writing up fake obituaries and stuff. I started making fake comments troll comments on the obituaries. And I did not, try to badmouth Wyatt or disrespect him on his deathbed. I didn't even know Wyatt was doing any dying or anything. But as I said, if my twin sister did blood sacrifice him, then the family needs to go after her, not me. I'm not even into, or I don't even know any of these satanic rituals or anything. I'm homeless, forced to be homeless. I'm a targeted individual. They're trying to kill me. Excuse me. And then people don't want me in hotel rooms, or they gang stalk me out of my apartment and, threatened me with death last year. So, they gang stalked me out of my apartment, excuse me, last year and forced me to be back homeless again. So after that, I had my final conclusion that, the gang stalkers won't let me have a permanent place to live. They're keeping me forced on the streets as an alternative form of jail or prison. I'm being falsely accused of doing things I didn't do. Or if I did do or say something, they twist it to make me look really bad. Or intentionally take stuff out of context, trying to be malicious. Excuse me. Yeah. So a lot of the stuff, like, yeah, this morning, people in the live stream were, they were having high hopes and, hoping that the family would put the differences aside and come together for Wyatt's funeral, and they said Wyatt would not have wanted this, and as I said, I didn't come over there with the intent for any trouble. They wanted the trouble, not me. But I mean, if the fake Darnell Williams perp is deceiving and the other gang stalker, they're deceiving the family and got my twin sister going against me, and nobody except if Monica was the only one. And maybe she acted like that because she just didn't want to get in trouble. But maybe if she was at her own house or if it was at Ramona's house, then Monica probably would have acted different. But I guess she knew she was paying for the Airbnb and or in charge of it. And so she had no choice but to act cool, calm, and collected. Because Monica would have showed her ass too. But Kateria kept threatening me. And I don't know if she was going to hurt me seriously or kill me. And you don't do that to a damn family member. And I'm disabled. And my twin sister keeps on mocking, perping, and telling lies. All these gang stalkers do is lie. And then they lie and say that we targets are lying. I'm targeted. I'm being targeted. And my twin sister goes along with the stalkers to bully me and force me to stop recording people. And she defended and agreed with Kateria against me. And like, when you ever talked on the phone with her, you have not been close with or friends with Kateria all these years. So now all of a sudden you want to defend Kateria, an outsider, a non-relative, against me. A whole damn in-law against your twin. But my twin sister defends internet strangers against her twin. Yeah, so my twin sister got mad at me because her sinister plan did not work. And she even threatened to kill me. After Monica pulled her back into the house, she threatened to kill me, my twin sister. I never saw a set of twins being like this with each other. Or one twin like that to another twin. So, excuse me. I thought it was just false rumors because there was third-party people coming to tell me. Third party. And like if Gamble wasn't trying to be messy, then why the second picture she put was she was purple with the red and white. And it took me a while to catch on, like, oh wait, hold on, she's using like a YouTube icon profile picture purple with me with the red. She knew what she was doing. First she was using purple. And then when I blocked that, and then she came back with red. And she said something, and she pretended to talk like she knows targeted individual lingo. And then she was a messy ass perp the whole time. So this is a big mess that the fake Darnell Williams perp and some other perps probably deceived my family against me. Excuse me, because and the family's brainwashed and they've been deceived and lied. Like, I'm 41 years old, I'm disabled, I'm targeted, I'm trying to be a Christian as best as I can, trying to better my life, and the stalkers keep sabotaging it. What would I have to try to troll But my twin sister admitted to trolling me. Not today, but some while back. She admitted to trolling me. Wow, they're starting to make now they're starting to cause me to have a Charlie horse everywhere. Like they're trying to cause pain in different parts of my body. And I'm just sitting idle sitting idle. They're hitting me really bad with the directed energy weapons. I feel really bad to be wrongfully punished from Wyatt's funeral because the family is mad at me behind gang stalking lies, and they're laughing and thinking this is funny. This is not funny, y'all. So I'm wrongfully banned from and punished from the funeral because my twin sister gave the family members ideas to ban me from the funeral since I'm banned from everywhere else. I gotta stand up because they're hitting me with weapons and squeezing my organs and causing me unofficial Charlie horses and stuff. Excuse me. It's really frightening that, everybody's trying to kill me now. That everybody's trying to kill me everywhere I go now. So I'm telling people what's going on, and people keep believing the stalkers over me. They keep believing the stalkers. Excuse me. Zach comes in my live stream chat. I blocked him on my end. And cannot block him, and they have perps trying to manipulate and try to trick me into letting them moderate, and then they start getting very abusive when I say no. Excuse me. But yeah, I wonder why my twin sister thinks she got the fake authority to dictate that I don't need to have it. She said I don't need to have a job and I don't need to be trying to work. And my twin sister lies to people and manipulate them to believing that I'm a horrible person all the way around. And she got way more people on her team than I have on my team. I only have a small amount of people. And I got faker people. I got more fakes towards me than she got more fakes towards her. Excuse me, because she got more people that's loyal to her. But it's like I had to weed out so many fake people. Excuse me. And they think that the family think they got authority over me and think that they can make rules for me, but then they hate me and stay away from me. But Mark has now. People ought to call Mark stubborn as well. They won't even take the time out to listen. They be like, "Oh, ain't nobody got time here on it." But yeah, Monica was perping with the red. And Derek Jr. was perping with the red, and Monica made references to, we're gonna end up being we're gonna end up being homeless, or something like that. She said, But they get mad at me, just like the foster family. When I tell people about what the foster mom or anybody else in the foster family did to abuse me, they get really mad and stay mad for what seems like an eternity. And years later still hate me or keep a distance. Even the fake foster family hate me and keep a distance from me. So yeah, like I didn't have a final confirmation. I mean, the way if the family was having fun and goofing off and everything like that, I wouldn't have thought that there's some people that's got some anger going on, you know. But yeah, my twin sister was perping me all last night with the videos and rubbing it in my face. And you know, and she knows I don't like people to get close to me and touch me, and she did that on purpose anyway. I mean, got in my face. And I could still feel the aftermath of her pressing up against me and getting in my face. You know, I did not say she hit me. I said she was about to put her hands on me. And then she was talking about how she should have spit in my face. I mean, as I said, people have been done way worse than what I was falsely accused of doing, and then they get forgiven. I mean, and I doubt that they will have a change of heart tomorrow. I mean, or before tomorrow is out, or regret what they did to me, regret how they treated me today. And then, you know, the family, I don't even know if the family is just freaking deceived, or if they're, I mean, I know for a fact they're malicious perps. But for them to believe the lie, like the fake Darnell Williams perp, he does not care whose life he's destroying. I mean, he called, illegally found out where other people stay at, and you know, he illegally found out where they stay at, I mean where they work at, and called up the job, found them on Instagram, called up the job, and lied on them and got them wrongfully fired. And fired from their jobs. And Anna, the perps are threatening Anna, they're threatening to kill Anna. And now they're perping Anna, and they're also perping me with cats now. They're perping both of us with cats now. Oh, they're trying to force me to end up not liking cats anymore, because cats are like my favorite animal. Hold up. So I just try to kill a slug. But in 2020, in October 2020, in a YouTube video, my twin sister said, "You're crazy just like your mom," referring to, you know, she was telling me, "You're crazy just like your mom." So even after the biological mom Frances' death, yeah, my twin sister's bad-mouthing the biological mom Frances as well. And after Wyatt died, yeah, she trying to lie on him and blame him, saying he called CPS and got the kids taken away, when she knows she voluntarily gave those doggone kids away, and lying and manipulating and switching the story. And people are asking Brandy, why don't you go try to look for your doggone kids? The family do not consider her a disgrace for throwing away her kids. Ain't that odd? But I'm a disgrace for saying my family member is a family full of gang stalkers. But people want to lie and say that gang stalkers don't put their hands on you. Yeah, they do. My family is living proof. Excuse me. So there is video, even on my twin sister's channel, there is video evidence of Kateria wrestling my phone out my hand and taking it and throwing it as far as possible. And Derek encouraged and allowed her to do that. As I said, Wyatt's now deceased, but even when he was alive, I had 5 brothers, and not one of them, not one family member, even sisters, to go to bat for and defend me and protect me. No, they're determined to falsely paint me as a bad person and be against me. And my twin sister probably went along with the gang stalking You know, in the beginning, whenever she started, you know, she went along with the gang stalking out of fear, out of being scared, backed into a corner or something. But as I said, what's the point of me becoming a gang stalker or selling out? That's not going to make my family forgive me or love me anymore. I would rather choose family over money. If I would rather choose family over money. But my family is the opposite. They would rather choose money over family. I'm family. But as I said, they've been acting like they think that they can handpick who's related to them. So, other people in the live stream were encouraging me to go and go and see about the family and go to the Airbnb because somebody had posted up the address. It was actually the address of the house. It was next door to the address that they posted up. I wonder, how did they find out? How did they find out exactly where my twin sister was? And I don't even know if my twin sister would come back and break down and apologize and be like, Candy, I'm sorry. Or even if Monica or Raymond or Derek or Mark or any of them, Kateria or any of them be like, Candy, I'm sorry, we were deceived. I'm letting y'all know y'all being deceived and lied to. But the family members, they took oaths, they're sworn to secrecy like Illuminati celebrities. And they sold their souls to the devil. And I mean, y'all satanic sellouts, but you pretend like you can't afford to bury Wyatt. Excuse me. So, excuse me. People were encouraging me to go to the Airbnb and, just try to honor Wyatt and everything. And they wanted to see everything for the good. But, and then, and it's like all these false accusations made against me. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. I'm like, the fake Darnell Williams perp reached the family and lied to them. But yeah, I did say, and I'm still going to say, and I will die saying, yes, my family member are gang stalkers. They're perps. Especially my twin sister. Yeah, I'm never retracting my statement. I'm never retracting my statement. I promise you my twin sister is a gang stalker. And telling everybody how to perp me with Aaliyah and everything. Perp me with certain numbers and perp me with this and perp me with that. And telling everybody everything that triggers me and all of my weaknesses and everything that upsets me. But I'm the trash twin. But there's only a small amount of people who see through the truth. I mean, people were encouraging me. They said, do not listen to the people online, to go and go see for yourself. And that for all of us to try to have some closure and mourn together. But they wanted to fight me, and you broke my phone all behind gang stalking deception. And my twin sister has like no heart and no soul for me. That, she's just, the family, they don't give a damn what happened. Excuse me. And they live for lying, and they're mad at the truth being spoken and trying to stop it and trying to silence me. They know they made deals with the devil, but you can't afford to bury Wyatt. Now y'all trying to talk about make that make sense. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, as I said, my twin sister talked bad about Wyatt after he died, and the family ain't trying to attack her. She, like, in that live stream when I was on there with her, she lied and said that Wyatt caused her to get her kids taken away. And that's not true. She voluntarily gave those kids up. And then now she wants to make like she wants to get in my face and talk about what you said, what the fuck you said about my kids. But if you cared about your kids, you're chasing after Tierra and not the damn kids. But she pretends that she cares about those kids. No, she don't. She willfully threw those doggone kids for a selfish lifestyle. And so to cover up, she keeps on telling these lies. Candy did this and that to Raven. I'm not even in contact with Jamel and Nicole. They exposed the truth about that in that video that I should have kept. When they exposed the truth that my twin sister was lying about Raven. When my twin sister lied and said that Wyatt was one of the names named. That she lied and said, I molested Raven. Then they said she said that she lied and said that her husband Dwayne. Then they said first you said it was Candy. Then you said it was Dwayne. Then you said it was Wyatt. Then you said it was Toya. Then you said it was your brother Sean. Then you said it was this person. I don't remember all the other names, but I do remember they said that my twin sister even falsely accused Wyatt of molesting Raven. Or that Wyatt and Toya were doing some cruel stuff to Raven or whatever, you know. And they said it was Brandy. So, excuse me. So my twin sister tried to spin this false narrative to, you know, lie. And I mean, because if Jamel was raping my twin sister in the military, she would have told me about it a long time ago. You know, no, as I said, she came and told, and she tried to sweep her under the rug, but she was telling me about some threesomes with Jamel and this other girl. But she had not mentioned about him raping her every night or whatever. I thought that was this other guy in the military that she said that she was sleeping with every night. This guy that she said was a Jamaican guy named Damien or something. But as I said, like, that was even a trick when my twin sister tricked and deceived me into thinking that the live stream was supposed to be about Wyatt. And come to find out, she started confronting me about things that never happened and gaslighting and manipulating and perping and narcissistically abusing me for over 4 hours. And I'm like, wait a minute, I thought this was supposed to be about Wyatt. I mean, talking about Wyatt and the funeral plans. And talk about how he died. That's what I was expecting the live stream to be about. I wasn't expecting any of that stuff that was said in the live stream. And more than like 80% of the shit she said was lies and false accusations. And twisting everything around. Probably over 90% of the stuff. There was maybe a little bit of truth here and there. But the majority of that stuff she was saying was lies. So, by me not contacting the family and me not knowing that behind my back, people were posing as me and posting up, you know, troll comments. Why would I do that to my brother? People pretending to be me and gang stalkers pretending to be me and making troll comments. Excuse me. Because yesterday I was even in disbelief and talked about that I couldn't believe the people trolling my family so bad, you know. And Kateria putting her hands on me would be like a man putting his hands on me. And my twin sister tried so hard to be a man. You know. I mean, Kateria, I'm not saying she was masculine, but she's a big ass female. She's tall. You know. And I after all those years, I did not remember what her face looked like. I didn't remember what she looked like. So, you know, people encourage me to show up at the Airbnb place and, you know, try to bond with the family and try to make peace and try to, you know, go honor Wyatt and everything. And I'm being, you know, falsely accused of bad-mouthing Wyatt on his deathbed and falsely accused me because I said the family is gang stalkers. You know, and they falsely accused me of bad-mouthing and disrespecting Wyatt on his deathbed. And it's like, and they told me, yeah, we saw, and Kateria probably didn't see shit. She probably didn't see anything at all. And then somebody made a smack brand new YouTube profile picture, a YouTube channel with a profile picture using a picture of Kateria's face. I have not even put Kateria online. My twin sister did. I'm about to put that video up there. So how come my twin sister could post up the evidence of Kateria taking and throwing my phone, but I can't? But she was recording me without my consent. You know, they try to, the whole family tried to say, Candy, you knew you weren't invited. I mean, how was I supposed to believe a bunch of messy trolls on the internet? And even my brother, Derek, and all of them, they did not care how they destroyed me. And like, the family got these eternal grudges that can't, like, even my twin sister tried to make like she'd been waiting for years to just this ass whooping for me, waiting for years. And she created her own lies and false rumors and smear campaigns against me. And it's like, well, it's not fair for you to talk about, and it's hypocritical for you to talk about that I should stop talking about the past. But then, and then my twin sister tried to falsely accuse me of harboring bitterness and hatred. You know, if it weren't for this gang stalking and her narcissistically abusing me, you know, then and bullying me and stuff and trying to control me, then maybe we could try to find ways to forgive each other and make amends and make a truce. But she's connected with that fake Darnell Williams perp. I cannot take any chances. I mean, I went to the Airbnb, you know, mainly to try to honor Wyatt. You know, and then, you know, when people die, you know, sometimes you do end up softening your heart and changing your heart. You know, but they have certain people that will still stay bitter. I mean, I would have liked to make a truce with Wyatt and stuff, you know. I didn't know he was going to die. All I know is the threats that I was supposed to die. And it's like so much miscommunication and misinformation and stuff that's misconstrued, and you know, was causing like, and the fake, as I said, the fake Darnell Williams perp is kicking back and laughing. But they accepted my twin sister's post on that on the funeral website. This is the second time they rejected. I made a family post and they rejected it. And the I didn't know that. I had no idea this was gonna happen. If I would have known this was gonna happen, I would have screenshot the message. I don't even know if people could get the funeral home to pull it up. But I saw that they accepted everybody's message, but they rejected mine. And I left one message. And I mentioned about the time of, you know, how I used to treat the family to Wendy's. And we would go to Wendy's on Sunday. And Wyatt would request light lemonade. Or no, mainly it's like we would all be at Brandy's house. And I would go in my car to go to Wendy's and then bring the family back some Wendy's. A lot of times it was like that. You know, they would send for me to go to Wendy's, and I would treat everybody in the house for Wendy's on Sundays. And I remember it happening on Sundays for a while, and I'm like, Wyatt, what you want? I forgot what food he wanted, but I do remember the drink he was saying, light lemonade. And what a coincidence, a lemon doll. A lemon doll. It's yellow. That doll that I tried to, But my family members, they got reprobate minds. They're a bunch of reprobates with no conscience. Seared conscience. Excuse me. And I don't even know how my twin sister started feuding with the fake aggressive Defiance TV perp, but I think it was after she beat and raped the girlfriend. But then my twin sister was posting up pictures of the fake aggressive Defiance TV perp and putting it as her, his she would take his mom's urn and put that picture up as her profile picture. And then now our brother died, and now we're being trolled, harassed, and attacked. The fake aggressive Defiance TV perp getting revenge on my twin sister. The fact that and then he posted up a picture of both of my parents, and my twin sister did not ask him, "Oh, how did you get those pictures?" But a picture that I posted up of Wyatt that my twin sister shared with me. And she confronted me in a live stream and ask in an intimidating way, "How did you get that picture?" I'm like, "You sent it to me by email." So it's like I'm wrongfully banned from posting up any. I think the family might have told the funeral home to reject my my message on the obituary website. Because they rejected my message, but there's a couple of posts that I saw on there that it took me a while. I had to read the couple of posts multiple times, and they seemed like they were mocking Wyatt. Posts that were mocking Wyatt, and they let that up there. Nothing I said was mocking Wyatt, and anything I said. I did a post and mentioned about, a short documentation, about how I used to treat the family, and Wyatt used to ask for light lemonade, and I posted a Ko-fi link about the light lemonade, and then I said that Wyatt used to enjoy wrestling, scary movies, and video games, and I said, "Brother, you will be missed. I love you," and whatever I said, that's all I said, and that got rejected. So I was not aware it was made behind my back, because I did not see these posts about whoever might have been posing as me. And if people were posing as me and making comments before, I'm wondering if that was the reason why the funeral home might have saw another post about me and just rejected it. But somebody said that due to the harassment and trolling, that they shut the entire chat down. But my family members is bitter towards the wrong person. Like, they're all mad at me and treating me like I'm not family. And it's like they've been brainwashed and deceived. That was not me that posted that up. And my family falsely accused me of, they're like, "You knew that that we didn't want you over here," or whatever. "Oh, don't act like you don't know what you did," and stuff. I'm like, wait a minute. People are lying on me. And as I said, the fake Darnell Williams perp calling up places to lie on anybody that's supportive of me. And threatening their job, causing them to lose jobs and everything. Somebody needs to locate and find this fake Darnell Williams perp and get him put behind bars for life. Because he seems like he cannot be rehabilitated. My twin sister's working with him. She need to go down too. Because they have committed felonies. Cyber felonies towards me. And my twin sister saw all those death threats at me from the gang stalkers and sat there, and before Wyatt died. And she sat there and let the stalkers say this about me. But I'm going to get off here now. It's 5:35. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for letting me vent.